Hey guys, what's up? It's the one and only Fallen Fett here today representing How We Do Disney. It's another Disney day. Let me tell you all the compliments that I got today because of my fit. Check it out. Nice and loud. What a great shirt. So I was supplying this shirt from The Shirt Farm. You can find them on all social media. And you guys know I'm a big guy. They hooked it up. This is a 4X. It's very roomy. I felt nice and cool all day. And they just dropped their brand new Halloween merch. So go on over to theshirtfarm.shop. Pick yourself something up nice for your next Disney trip and receive all those great compliments. Thank you guys very much. I can't wait to get more. This is a great shirt, and I enjoyed the compliments today. We'll see you next time on another episode of How We Do Disney. Peace. Hey guys, what's up? This is the one only Fallen Fett here for the Shirt Farm. Check it out, I'm rocking another brand new fit. We got Jango Fett and Mace Windu on the front, and then you got Mace Windu and the Emperor on the back. I love how it feels, tons of compliments. Remember to head on over to the shirtfarm.shop and use code FETT for 10% off your order. Tell them the Fallen Fett sent you. Peace.
I am the R-Bomb leader, Optimus David. And we desperately need your help to torpedoes Shady 180, the Chopper, Augie. Playing with myself. I knew we could save him first. And the Fallen Fett are in need of your help. Return to Earth on Thursday night to catch their non-talls presented by the Torpedoes. 8:15 p.m. PST. Boogie, gather the troops and roll out.
Whip. Hey guys, hello and what's up, and welcome to another episode of the Fallen Fett Chronicles. I am your host, Ernie, the one and only Fallen Fett. We are on episode 150. I can't believe that. What an awesome number. It's going to be a great night tonight. It is October 29th, 2025 already. Wasn't it just January? You see, that's why I leave my Christmas tree up 24/7, like all year long. You don't have to take it down. All you got to do is just keep on decorating it for every holiday, dude, and then you're set. Because here we are once again. It's going to be Halloween on Friday. We've had a great Spooky Fett month. Tons of stories, lots of shares. Tonight, we're going to get into it. We do have a guest. We have some more stories to go at. We're going to do the return of Jurassic Jesse's video. For those, a lot of people were hitting me up and asking me, what was this video? I sent them to the old one, but you know what? Let's go ahead and bring it up tonight. We also have High School Creations in the house. Mike's here for Mythic XD. You know, the Kickstarter campaign that's going around. If you haven't already did your pledge, Marcus, the #1 moderator, already has the link there in the chat. So go on, click over there. We're going to get into it, tell you how to pledge, what he's offering, and what's going down. You know, the whole scenario, the whole shebang. It's going to be an awesome show. Please go share, make your own story. copy one of ours, let them know we're on, and let's have a good night. We will get into the Federation as well. Thank you guys for being here. I swear to God, I saw another 2 shows for tonight. Like brand new shows that I've never seen before. Wednesday is like the hottest night. So I thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And speaking of spooky as well, all week we've been pushing for those numbers to go up. It didn't happen. It's all right, Marcus. It's because it's a scary number. Marcus wants to do a giveaway, and he had the Jada Toys Scooby-Doo figure of Shaggy, and he wants to give that away. So tonight, even though we didn't hit it because we love you, go ahead and hit hashtag spooky in the comments, and you're automatically entered. We will send it out to the U.S. If you happen to win outside the States, then you got to help with shipping. That's how we'll roll, okay? So inside the U.S., you got this. Other than that, if you win and you want to pass it on to somebody else, you can. But let's go ahead and put it in the comments, hashtag spooky. It will go for all night. And then before we end tonight, we will do the giveaway that Marcus has provided just to end the whole Spooky Fett season. So speaking of Marcus, he is here once again. What's up, brother? You got your milk ready tonight?
Dude, I just woke up and I feel ghoulish right now.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You said, oh, yeah.
But actually, surprisingly, we're at 617 subscribers. That's the
we actually went over 612. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, that's the area code of Boston. So you know what? I feel a little bit better.
Is it? Nice. Yeah. All right. That's good.
But yeah. How are you?
I'm all right, man. It was a week, definitely. I need my therapy here. There's a lot going on right now. So, of course, I love to get away and be here and use this mechanism to talk with everybody and a tool to reach out, just have a good time. I can't believe it's already the 29th. Another whole year of Spooky Fett is done with, as we run it. We even started early, which was great. The highlight was talking to that child entity, and that story, and then everybody that shared theirs. If you guys want to go back and be part of the replay crew, go check out all of this month's episode of Spooky Fett. I had a live haunting. I know I talked to a spirit who was in a child's body. Some of the Federation
paying attention intensely to the background now, ever since that happened.
Yeah, because we said it. Yeah, the figure flew off the wall. Moocher tries everything to discredit it, and he's like, "Oh, it just fell." But Rick Jones, no, that thing thrust it off the wall. I had other figures fall on me, so let's wait and see. But it was a great month. We're here at the end. Like I said, we have Jurassic Jester's video that we've talked about before. We'll get into that at the end. Mike's here. We're going to bring him on right now. He wants to get into some Mandela stuff. I'm all for it. It's going to be great. He has one to see if I know of it yet. And we'll chit-chat. Check out the Federation. Do that. I mean, God, we got a lot going on. Everybody's in the house. We got a full house. The Federation's here. I see everybody hitting the spooky already, which is great for your giveaway. Once again, thank you. And I'm sure everybody is here, too, to find out what's going on with Mythic XD. So let's bring on High School Creations. He hasn't been here in a while. Friend and family member to the Federation. We got Mike. What's up, brother?
What's up, guys? Marcus?
Man?
Good, man. Good.
Good. Welcome back. Glad to see you.
Thank you. It's good to be here. It's been a while, Ernie. Good to hear your voice.
Definitely has.
In person? Or sort of in person?
Kind of. Yeah.
Kinda? I can see you.
Kind of. It's the same thing, right?
No.
So what's up, man? How are you?
Good, man. It's been a crazy, it's only been not even a week, but it's been a crazy past at least 6 days. I'm sure we're going to talk about it a little bit, but other than that, I'm good, man. Everything's good. It's going great.
That's great. That's great. I know last time you were actually on the show, we were talking about Wall XD, and I have that sitting over there with my Street Fighter figures, and I'm sure there's tons of people who also have Wall XD represented hard. And tonight we are now moving on to the next chapter of Mythic XD. But I mean, this has been a whole nothing but up for you since the start of all this, man. So I do want to say congratulations because what you've done and everything is absolutely great, bro.
I'm glad it looks that way from where you're sitting, Ernie, because it's been a lot of work. There's been setbacks, there's been hurdles, there's been things, hurdles, obviously things you don't see coming. But we did it. We closed out that first Kickstarter, Ernie. I think I've been on after that Kickstarter. I have to come on more often just to make sure I'm hanging out with you, Ernie. But it really has been a very fun and interesting and challenging experience. But here we are again. I guess I did not get enough of it the first time. And I'm coming back for a second time with something completely, well, I would say completely different, but different enough, right, that sets itself apart from the original Wall XD. But it's a pleasure to be here, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, let's see who's here. Then we'll get right into it, okay? So we're going to check in with the Federation. We got Mark Rose is here. Darth Moocher from the Sarlacc Digest and the #1 horror podcast. Please go check that out. It was back in the day. Ask Moocher for the link. It still may be up there. We never confirmed it, so I don't want to throw it out there. But Moocher was your horror expert, man. And they had such a great show. They actually had directors and actors on. So he's been blessing us, what a word, right? Blessing us during Spooky Fett season with what you should have been watching for the week for your homework. So he has one more for us. Halloween week movies, Night of the Demons, Halloween 3, Trick or Treat 2007, then finish with the original Halloween, and It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Classics.
Happy Halloween, all. Moocher, that is great, man. Thank you so much, brother. I greatly appreciate all you did this month. And there was a tons of people who actually watched your list and were a part of it. Marcus hit some of those up. Other people were DMing me. They were going back to the replays and watching. And there was only a couple comments of how sick you are, but then other than that, it was all good. It was all good. So yeah. Thank you though, Moocher, very much. Mark's in the house. What's up, Zappia? How's it going, Zap? Happy Halloween to everyone and Moocher. Let's see. Winger Lose, what's up? Throwing out the high tens. How are you, brother? Thank you for being here. Renzi's here. What's up, nerds? What's up, Toy Renzu? Johnny's in the house. Fett mode activate. That's right, brother. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Mike is right there. So Marcus put the link so you can join along with us. This is what I'm going to be putting on the screen. So if you click the link, you can follow along with us, see the highlights, and get all the information, not only right here from Mike, but follow along with us. Follow the bouncing ball. That's what we're going to do today. Savage Stain is here. Happy Hump Day, people. Sonic's in the house. What's up, Sonic Rockman X? Hi, everyone. I believe, if I looked right, Sonic sent another story. We also have another story from another listener that we will get into as well. Santo1414, what's up, brother? Welcome. Santo, how are you at Ross, bro? I do have some Ross stories, man. The Sabres hit hard in SoCal. And I hope all of the homies and family member were able to get some. So share that on your RossCon. How is it going right now? Please, because I'm full into that. So Mike right now hitting is at DD's is the Sabine Wren Black Series helmet for $29.99. And at Ross is the Hasbro Black Series Sabine lightsaber retailing at $2.99 for $29.99.
That's crazy.
Yep. So that's hitting all right now. Saul, dude, what? You don't even say hi. You don't. Saul's on my list, Marcus. As of yesterday, this fool didn't even want to ride with me. Yesterday, he was like, "Take your own truck." I didn't even know we broke up like that. I don't know what I did, what I happened, but he's now paying for it all week. You know what I'm saying?
No, you gotta see him like at his house with a giant boombox, begging him to take you back.
Yeah. I'll use my iPad.
Yeah.
I'll hold up the iPad, my giant iPad. We'll see. So yes, hello, Saul. Thank you for just coming in here and putting #spooky, which is what you have to do in order to win Marcus's giveaway of Shaggy Rogers from Jada Toy Scooby-Doo line. That's all you have to do, just like that. Hashtag spooky, and you're entered in. Let's see. Grumps is in the house. Hola, what's up, Grumps? How are you, man? Obi-Wan Chingones, orale. What's up, fool? How are you out there? How's the hunt going? How's the collection? Are you all right? Are you going to jump in on this giveaway? You know we like free stuff, bro. Come on. How Runner Base, welcome. What's up? Another fellow Roscon hunter. We got to get together, man. I got to chat with you to see what you still need, because I'm pretty sure I got some stuff for you. So maybe tomorrow we can message each other. How Runner has been hit and miss as well, but that's the way the game goes. Did you find a saber, How Runner Base? I got to know, like, who has sabers already. Grump saying what's up to Mike, of course. I feel like I saw you in another show recently. Oh, yeah. That's going to be for a while, right? We got to do the rounds. Everybody entering the giveaway. That's great. Toy Rensu, let's go Blue Jays. To our Canada family, good luck. But we are here in LA all day. So for Saul, let's go Dodgers. Okay. Huge fan. We just got to represent the West. I mean, go ahead and tweet your little birdies, but let's see what happens to the Dodgers. Okay. We got this. We got this. Right, Saul? Right? Yes, Moocher. There it is. The milk icon. That is Marcus's icon. So you want to represent Marcus? You got to throw the milk out there. Bro, Mike, he got so scared, dude. All he could answer was, I need some milk. And then he left. And he came back with milk and Oreos. I was jealous. I wanted milk and Oreos.
Hey,
it was scary.
Comfort food.
Yeah. It would have been quite scary or something if it was 666 subscribers. That's what Marcus was trying for. We didn't get close. Yeah. That's all right. That ghost was thrusty.
I like 617. You know,
it is. It works out, right? Yeah. Johnny's in, Moocher's in. Less human, more robots. What's up? Welcome to the show. Moocher. So Moocher's answer, Marcus, to the figure flying off of the door was that a door slammed in the house, and that's how the figure fell. You can watch Ernie's camera have a very small shake, and then the figure fell. He says confirmed. I then let him know there was nobody else in the house. One, there was no doors to be slammed that night. And if you constantly watch my camera, the bad part about it is it's constantly going in and out trying to focus on something in the background. That's just the haunting of the Fett house. But Moocher would like to tell you otherwise.
That needs to be the name of the special. Haunting of the Fett house. That would be perfect.
Let's do it. Once we get all that camera equipment, man, it's going to be on. Moocher already has an answer for Jurassic Jester's video. It's a fisheye lens. I don't know, bro. I don't think that the podcast is up anymore, but you never know. It might be making a comeback. That'd be awesome, Moocher. Plastic Bubble, what's up? Howdy, how are you? Welcome. Evil Diva's in the house. Be safe, baby. Matt Logic, evening all. What's up, Matt? Matt, I heard from you all week. You're hunting too. Did you find a saber, bro? Tell me the good news. What do we got going on out there? Let's see. Popping in to say hello. Catch the replay. Oh, okay. Bye, Matt. I guess he's at work then. Darth Moocher, no Trilogy of Terror. Shaun of the Dead. Twilight Zone, the movie. Oh, Shaun of the Dead's going to be a must on Friday for me. I love Shaun of the Dead. And then, oh, man, Mike, I don't know if this happens to you. Marcus knows this happens to me all the time. But do you ever get so excited when you see a post that you like drop your phone or your fingers get crazy and then you lose the post? Like it resets and it's gone?
And you can't find it?
Yes.
Oh.
I hate that. Oh. I saw somebody was doing Lego Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, that's cool.
They were reshooting stop motion the movie.
Do you know so
I know
he bought some Shaun of the Dead toys and he did I think a review on it. He made a couple posts on it on his Instagram.
Plasty has Shaun of the Dead figures?
Yeah, and they're actually on 5K Toys. I think I saw it recently.
Those are the ones I think me and Adam talked about that, and we were unsure if we should have ordered them. Oh, well, okay. Well, then go check out Plasty's review and see what he thinks. I don't know what Trilogy of Terror is, Chingones, but the Twilight Zone movie, yes, that is another classic. So
it's a really tragic backstory on that film too. And
oh yeah, lots of deaths. You don't mess with stuff like that. That's what I always say. And nobody said Pee-wee's Big Adventure? It's a great Halloween movie too. That's scary.
Wait, is it?
Tell him Large Marge sent you. Tell me you weren't afraid of Large Marge.
I don't recall.
Large Marge
think-
gave him a ride.
I think Mike
And-
just blocked it out of his memory.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
scary it was.
Suppressed memories, huh? Oh,
That's how scary it was. Yes. Yes to all of those. I want to keep the Halloween theme for this week at least. Yeah, I would. Oh, man, Yoko would have been dying of laughter from that one. Yeah, shout out to Yoko. Again, we already said congratulations, but once again, congratulations on her new job. And I believe the new company is also up and running on social media. So make sure you head on over to her page and go check that out.
Wait, does that take her away from Ernie?
Oh, she hasn't been here for a while, bro. She was trying to catch up on all her Japan vlogs. She just recently finished, so you can go catch all that up on her YouTube channel from her Japan trip that went down in April. She had tons of content, tons of stuff that she was doing. So she went and posted all that up. Then she was just taking a little break and like that. And now she has acquired the new job and everything. So congratulations.
Congrats.
And we'll just wait for the return of Yoko McCann. We'll see what's going on. No luck on my Ross runs. NECA appearing in my area is Casey, April, and Mummy Mike. Oh, I haven't seen April. I saw the KC. NECA is wild right now. NECA is all the gargoyles. You have Mummy Mike, and who was Raph? Raph came out right before. Yeah, he was somebody, right?
Frankenstein.
But
Was it?
don't they,
Okay.
But don't they change the main TMNT roster into like other monsters as well? Because I thought like each turtle had like one monster, and then later waves they turn them into another monster.
I think
I might be wrong.
I think this is the latest wave.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think so. I did
Yeah, I
not
don't
see
know.
April, but I saw it's Casey Jones in the gray sweatpants and the white tank top. It's that Casey. And then all the ETs, and now also Black Noir from what is that show called?
The boys?
The Boys, yes. And like I saw, I don't know if it's real, but I saw a couple people put Starlight up as well too. So I don't know. So you know, it's so crazy out there. Howlrunner, no saber or helmets. Dang. Well, don't forget if you have a DDs to check DDs as well. Darth Gutierrez is here, gentlemen. Evening.
Oh.
Welcome to the show. Seems like you're the only one on screen rooting for the Dodgers. Wow. No.
Yeah, I'm a Blue Jays fan.
Wow. Okay. Well,
If
Good-
you
good
watched
luck.
the Best of Mentor season 3, you know that.
I did, but you know, I don't want to disrespect you here on the show of saying,
I appreciate that. Sorry.
yeah. But you know, as long as everybody comes out on top, that's all that matters. You know, yeah. So, Mike, yes, it has been a while. You are making the rounds. You have a brand new Kickstarter that is going on. Why don't you go ahead and intro us into that, and I'll bring it up for you.
All right. Thanks, Ernie. And honestly, it's good to be back, Ernie. We share a lot of commonalities and things we find interesting, especially Mandela effects
Yes.
and hauntings and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we couldn't catch up before this because I've got a wild one. But yeah, Wall XD, guys. So back in 2023, I'll do the origin story first. We launched a little Kickstarter called Wall XD, street scene dioramas that were expandable, modular, as well as customizable. These are factory injected molded HIPS plastic diorama pieces that you can keep small or build out to make large. And you guys came out very quickly. That first Kickstarter was funded in less than 3 days. And just 2 months ago, we completed that Kickstarter. And since that original success, we've been looking at what's next. And we have several ideas out there. You teased them out in the post earlier today. But our next hit is castle themed, aka mythic themed walls. These are built off the same framework as the original Wall XD, right? The same tried and true tab system and slot system, the same things that made this system really what it is, right? And we've changed it. We gave it a new aesthetic, a castle aesthetic, And we brought all the lessons learned and challenges that we went through into this Kickstarter to show that we've learned, but also we're here to offer something new and exciting. And we have it. Mythic XD is our new Kickstarter that launched last Friday at 3 p.m. And we are just under a week and about 30% funded. We have 147 backers. This system introduces a lot of new components. Our core system being that main wall, the center piece of this system. Yeah, if you scroll back up just a little bit, yeah, right there. Minus the battlements. This main wall set comes with the main wall, the base plate. What you don't see with the base plate here is there's actually a stone pattern, like a cobblestone pattern on that. It's not a sidewalk pattern like you see there. Tab covers, and something new here, we're doing window inserts. There's 2 window inserts here. One is a Gothic style with your splines that go down the middle, and then we're offering a open framed version that, there you go, that comes with 2, as of right now, 2 stainless glass options that are swappable. So you get a couple different window sets. And then on top of that, if you hold there for a second, Ernie,
Yes.
there's a throwback to the original Wall XD. In this set, I'm including a window that fits into that boarded window in the original Wall XD. Which is really cool. It's kind of like when you get that random head in that figure that goes with the figure that you bought like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Same thing, right? Same kind of idea. We couldn't offer it then. We're going to offer it now as kind of a throwback to the original Wall XD. And that's your main set. We did have an early bird option. We have it was very limited. It was $40 for this set, which is just crazy. That sold out within the first day. But these are still available. The really cool thing is the number of components we have here within our stretch goals to really just build out a castle. If you guys saw any of the posts from this past weekend at Titans Toy Expo, which was the first of its kind, I got an alarm here reminding me I'm supposed to be on Ernie's show 30 minutes late. I'm here though. We have components here to really build out a castle, right? We have the main wall. We have battlements. What I'm calling battlements is those top pieces that have the up and down bricks. We have arch doorways. We have, what am I missing here? Oh, the corner sets, which were the game changers in the last Kickstarter, which we weren't able to get, but we were able to get in pre-order and fulfilling now. But you could really build it out, right? Even down to that gatehouse door. Shout out to my sister who painted that up for me. She's an amazing painter. But we have a lot of things that are in this Kickstarter that's really going to be able to allow you to build out those castle scenes that you've always wanted to build at a scale that's convenient for you, right? You can keep it small. I keep saying this with Wall XD, or you can expand this thing to be a monolith display. Yeah. Let's see. What did I miss? If you guys play Wall XDs, it's the same concept, right? And one thing is, you just reminded me, it's completely backwards compatible with the original Wall XD scene. So you can create what are mythic walls, more modern style castle walls, and you can mix it up with the original Wall XD to get these really unique scenes.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Well, because you're using your same tab system and everything, right?
Exactly.
That's great. Yeah. You are now growing on what you know, what you learned, and what you did, and this idea came. And this is awesome, man, because I've already seen that some pictures have dropped. Like, I love the Mario picture that we saw today.
Oh, Henrock's been killing it, yeah.
Yeah, for the inside, and that was awesome. And we talked about that before, too, as far as this was the part where everybody's, mind opens up and it's all into your imagination. You did the first Wall XD, which was great, and everybody has so many ideas. I love when people tag them up with graffiti, the roll-up door and everything. They went so well. I use them for the Street Fighter figures, of course. It just adds to the figure itself just to set up, toy photography. Everything, even in your DTOF, like these just fit in your DTOF, as well as Mythic will as well too, right?
Yeah, they're the exact same size. They're 13 inches with the tab covers, which you don't see here, by 12 inches tall. They're the exact same size. When I say they're built off the framework, they are built off the original framework. They are completely compatible, minus the individual peg accessories, which hopefully I'll be able to work that in the future, but they are 100% compatible, right? You could build these things together side by side, and they're the exact same size, which the factory loves to hear because they know what they're working with here.
Right.
But yeah, what you're showing is examples of here is the battlements, right? How you can really just get these towers or these awesome looking castle elements within your scenes.
Yeah, and there's so much that you can do with this as well too. I remember when we brought it up on Toy Migos, the chat had so many ideas of what to do and like that. It's these simple things where you put it together and here's your tower, right, for the corner of a castle.
Yep.
So stack two on top of each other, and you're building your castle scene. I mean, so many people ordered that dragon, the large dragon that can now be going and attacking a castle. There's not only that, though. I mean, I know you're calling it Mythic XD, and of course, you have the shots of that and like that. But then we talked about video games and how, the inside of a castle is a lot. Castlevania, Mario, people have all of these different scenarios and scenes. Turtles were up against a wall looking like this in the classic NES version. So there's a lot that you can do, but also, I mean, I see it as, we get into right now, we're into the spooky season, right? Jada had Universal Monsters. NECA has Universal Monsters. There is so much to put up against this color, this way the walls look, not only a castle, but, your old time to fit in your scene of what you're trying to get out of your photo or what you're displaying in your DTOF. So, I mean, this goes into the horror aspect. This goes into everything. And then, like you said, mixing it with the original Wall XD is too. I mean, tell me everybody doesn't have a neighborhood where somebody crashed into the corner and it ends up looking, did I pass it already?
It's up to the top.
There you go. And you have to rebuild this way. Like this is somebody's neighborhood right here. Exactly this. So you have added on so much to what we already have. Which is really cool. This opening here, this is just something that you put together yourself, right? But I mean, the options here are endless on the way to build it up, right? You can stack two on top of each other and then build to the top of the tower using your tops.
Exactly. Like you could put this together probably in more ways than I can think of, but that was just one example, right? That kind of centralized tower. You could do two towers on the side, kind of what we did at Titans Expo. You could do a full on just 360 castle. Like there's a lot of things you'll be able to do. Just like, people surprise me with what they do with Wall XD and the configuration they can come at, especially once you add those corners on, right? Because it changes, it from being just like a vertical or a horizontal thing, right? You can now do 360 completely all the way around. And with these additional items that we have here in the stretch goals, like this is going to unlock the potential of the system. And I know we're focusing in on the main wall, which I'm baby stepping right through these.
Correct.
But we, as a collector displayer, right, have the advantage here with all these unlocks to just build a crazy castle. There's one tier that we call the Kingdom XD. It comes with 24 walls. That's 24 square feet of display.
Right.
And if you,
it's amazing.
If we get all these stretch goals unlocked, the potential, the value baked into that tier, like just explodes because it multiplies those potential, unlocks as well. And then, on top of that, like that arched wall is really cool too. That it allows you to play with some scenes and, some transitional type things within the scene. But
so,
good.
Here's the picture of the cobblestone, right?
Yeah.
The prototype, which will replace this base here. I mean, this is your perfect shot right here, as far as just one of the many things that you could display or use it for. But this is two corners put together, right?
That's one corner actually. That's just one.
Oh, that's just one corner.
Yeah. So your corners come in sets. You get, but just like with the original wall, you get inside and outside corner. So basically, 4 corner walls that you can combine. It's almost bigger than the main wall shown above it. But I mean, these things can get big quite quickly once you start putting them all together. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, Shelf is in the house. Hey, Federation. Great stuff, Mike. Can't wait to set up my city church with Mythic XD. Yeah, I think Shelf was the one talking about a Daredevil scenario.
Oh yeah, that'd be killer.
Right, exactly. So again, as we did with the original Wall XD, you can already start thinking outside the box. Like I said, if you want to follow along with us, Marcus has the link right there. If you haven't made your pledge yet, Mike does have all the breakdowns in there of what you get. I did want to get into, because you did say, from the first one, we have the stretch goals. Now, so this happens, explain to somebody who doesn't know. So this happens after you reach your main goal, correct?
Yeah. So you have a main goal, and which is what you're trying to get funded, right? So when you start a Kickstarter, you have your main goal, you set that, and that's what we have to meet for this to become a successful, for these things to happen. And then there's what they call stretch goals, kind of the additions, or like the advanced steps we could take, additional items if we hit those particular milestones. And so our main goal is to get the corner out, or sorry, not corner, the main wall out.
Yes.
With all those accessories. And then there are milestones, which we're calling stretch goals, to unlock the additional components to make those, advanced castle scenes, right? The first one being corner sets. I think if you guys are familiar with the original Wall XD, and if you're not, basically these are corners that could be added on to the wall to create, alleyways or full 360s, or even just like an interior wall type scene. And Ernie's got them pictured there. Those come as a set. So you get an inside corner and outside corner, that top being the inside, the bottom being the outside. That's actually a set. So you get both of those considered as one item. And
then it's battlements, wall, and corners.
Yep. So the battlements are the kind of the step up, step down of the blocks that go along the top. There they are there. Those are what we're calling battlements. Once those are unlocked, that includes the corners as well as the main wall. So you'll get 2 for the corners and 1 for the main wall for every wall you back. And we can get more into that once we work through the rest of the stretch goals. But the next one down is the gatehouse door, which we already commented on. And then we have cobblestone bases. I don't know if that one's shown. I think it's a lot of battlements, because we really like the battlements. There's a gatehouse door. Shout out again to my sister for painting that up. It looks amazing.
Looks great. Right.
Yep. And then the next one. Oh, go ahead.
If somebody were to ask, does ours come like this, or we have to paint it?
Yours will come like that.
Sweet.
So these are meant to be ready to go sets. This is to take out, that step in between making and displaying, right? You'll be able to instantly start displaying, and we're trying to cut down the time which it takes to get to a display where you can either, just gaze at your figures, or start taking photos. So trying to reduce that time to some sort of visual happiness, if you will, right?
Right.
So that next unlock is cobblestone bases. And so what we're originally going to do is, we do have some reuse here, to be completely honest. We're reusing our base plates because they're 100% compatible. And so initially our base plates are going to have a printed on pattern just like this, which we're calling like a stagger stone. However, with this particular unlock, we're actually going to update our tooling to have sculpting of that same pattern onto all the plates. So that'll be immediately added to your pledge. And that'll be across the wall as well as all the corner pieces. And then the last one for the Mythic XD will be the arch doorway. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory here with the pictures. Again, I want to shout out Poncheesy for taking these product pictures. They just look super stellar. They look awesome. But this archway door, same as the original wall and the pledge, and same for the OG Wall XD. These are 100% compatible with that tab and slot system, as well as the battlements.
Nice. Okay.
And then the last one, which you don't have pictured here, but I can definitely talk more to it, is what we're calling a Hail Mary goal, right? This is a complete throwback to the original Wall XD. This includes 2 new wall options that are brick style, city stain. One is a complete blank wall that has the integrated peg system. The other is a 3-window fire escape wall that comes with a fire escape. There's new accessories, vent accessories that peg into those that peg system. And then there are storefronts. If you guys were out at DCON back in 2023, I showed this off. We had storefronts that actually pegged into that integrated peg system of Wall XD. And this Hail Mary has all that included.
Wow. Yeah, that was
great.
That was a great idea. Yeah, because I mean the system that you have, like you said, with that to add on, I mean that's great. And then adding it into this one, you know, is just I think a great plus to what you've already contributed. You know, Sonic wants to see Cheney build the Xavier Institute on the outside, so he wants him to go full in for all of his X-Men, which you can do here. Yeah, like I said, the look of this that you guys can make is going to be crazy. Now, so we get all these stretch goals. Does everything in the stretch goals automatically apply to the pledge that you did already? I mean, do we just sit here and watch it grow, or is there something we have to do?
No, actually, that's a great question, Ernie. So all of the stretch goals minus the street expansion will automatically apply to your pledge tiers based on the number of walls you back. So example, if you backed an early bird for 1 wall, you would get one of each stretch goal as they unlock. Same is if you back the Kingdom XD, which is 24 walls, you will get 24. This is crazy.
Wow.
You get 24 of each unlock as we reach that goal. Now that's crazy because that's only $1,000, $1,080 if I'm correct, minus taxes and shipping. So that means let's say we get all the way down to that arch wall, right? That means you get 24 corner sets, 24 battlements, 24 gatehouses. Obviously, you're going to get the base plates in there, and then 24 walls on top of your already 24 walls. You're at a minimum of looking at 48 square feet of wall. You guys, that's huge. For
somebody's going to build a castle.
Or 2, right? You're going to have a castle on each side battling in the middle.
Battling right there. Yeah.
Right? The main goal here is to get these made, right? I'm packing a lot of value into it. On top of that, as you back more walls in these tiers, you're also getting discounts, right? If you back one after the early bird, they're $59. But if you're backing at, I'm going to use the Kingdom XD tier again, they're down to $45 a wall because you're backing more under the pledge. I'm really trying to pay back you guys and add the value in here.
Right.
And then, really trying to entice us to get to these goals. I really want to see this stuff get made, and I'm basically doing at what it costs us to get these things made because I really think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it. Not only are these a display, these are more of a play set. Once you get the battlements, I think I showed some of these pictures, like you can start doing like single layer battlements in those base plates, right? On top, with something behind it, a full scale wall around 12 inches. You can start getting your armies and building and like shooting across those battlements and stuff like that. Like I had a lot of fun displaying it and showing this off when we were doing pictures. I mean, just look at what Poncheezy's doing. Poncho, if you guys don't know from ACBA, just doing with these photos, right? Not only did he do awesome product shots, but like he used these things in Oktoberfest this year, and October, not Oktoberfest. I'm thinking Beer Fest, but. Anyway, like he killed it with these photos, surprisingly. And so shout out to him for, really just putting to work these walls before anybody else really got the opportunity to. But there's a lot of opportunity with these sets, like you mentioned before, like not just Mythic. I know we're pushing Mythic, but like there's a lot of opportunity with your standard run of the mill figures, even like down to G.I. Joe and Destro having like a castle scene as well, right? And we're still talking about castles, right? These could be used as modern walls. I was at an Embassy Suites over the weekend, and I swear they were using Mythic XD walls for their exterior, right? Big block walls. That they could be modern and they can be medieval, right? There's a lot of things you can do with it. And I've shot some of these out here, the prototypes, to a few influencers and toy photographers and Henrock to call out. Right, the past couple days have put out some awesome shots. And while he's still very mythic heavy, like there's still some modern stuff you can do with these. So just wanted to call that out.
No, I mean, like I said, I know it's Mythic XD, but there's so much that you can do here. Like, it's not just literally to build a castle or anything. Like you said, you're literally at a hotel. So it all depends on what your imagination wants to do, what your idea is, and that's what makes all of your projects so worth the purchase, man. I really feel like we're getting more use out of these displays than I even thought you thought were imaginable. Because as all these shots keep coming out from Wall XD, like we can call it out now, right? Oh, look at that Wall XD. Oh, I didn't think. Like I said, some of the graffiti shots are my favorite.
Yeah.
Like it's just so real with the graffiti on it and the way that it comes out. Then, you started sending out your kits of the add-ons with the air conditioners and the vents, and it's just pop in, pop out. And it totally makes it look different. The small little thing. So I'm sure as people build their castles, their cathedrals, or just their corner stone building, they're going to be able to soup it up like way different and have everything. Now, I do have some questions about the shot that we have here. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in on it. But so you're showing, like, I know you have these at the top, and you call those the battlements, right? To add on to give it that castle look. What if you wanted to shoot somebody at the top of your castle?
You just got to aim higher.
Is there no? Is there a way to put a figure up there, or no?
There's not currently, but I don't have a battlement here with me. But I've planned for future expanse, just like what I'm doing with the new walls for the city streets and that very last tier for Wall XD, the street scene. There are peg holes built into the battlements to at some point create a level to be able to display figures or do exactly what you're saying, right? Build that scene where you'll be able to shoot down from the battlements. And while it's not a part of this Kickstarter, and I hope I'm not disappointing anybody, it is planned for the future as long as we can continue to run this. I try to do that, try to build in future features, right? Just one thing to call out, you mentioned it, the integrated peg system and the accessories in the original Wall XD release. That integrated peg system, while not shown here definitely or definitively like as a feature, it is built into these walls. They are larger blocks, but they are built in so that we can come back in the future and do things like torch holders or weapon racks, right? I'm not going to specifically hit those things because there are creators that already do those so well. But what I can do is add features that allow us to then display them in this. Henrock, he doesn't have that accessory, but already hit on that one of the photos by holding up one of those sweet torches. Brick Something's brother is got those new torches on display. Like those would go perfect with this, right?
With scenes like this, yeah.
Right. So my idea is that to use those integrated peg systems is to release future expansions with accessory packs that allow you to use those type of accessories that creators already do well in. Things you will see at Legions this weekend will be able to just simply be set or connected to the system to enhance your Wall XD. I really want to, I am not trying to replace anything here. I want these things to be co-collaborative, like other creators mix it up in here.
Yeah.
Other dioramas to be able to set up in this to really make a scene, right? I'm not trying to take over or anything like that. I want there to be a collaborative effort when you're displaying your figures, right? A way to also use other accessories. Go ahead, Ernie. Sorry.
You know what, Mike? Speaking of collaborative, let's join another creator to the show.
Oh, I had to storm the castle to
Finally,
get here.
yeah, you got to
did.
beat that wall
I got to
down.
beat that wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the walls lately. What's up, guys? Thanks for inviting me. Thanks for
What's
having
up, campaign manager? If you guys don't know, this guy is doing an awesome job at
working my tail off.
Yeah.
Hey, I just booked us another show for tomorrow. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Be exhausted. So
Yeah.
well, we don't talk about other shows on this show though, right?
We live in low energy.
This is the best Wednesday
The
show.
only show. Yeah.
The only Wednesday show. That's
Only
out
shows.
there. That's right. Only
Blasphemous
shows.
to talk about other
Yeah,
shows.
That's right. That's right.
This is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, welcome. We do have Mike and Jay Shot here talking about Mythic XD tonight. Marcus does have the link there in the chat if you are wanting to make your pledge or follow along with us and check out what we're talking about here. So if you already knew about Wall XD and you ordered that, whether it was from Mike or Big Bag Toy Store, or you picked it up from a friend, whatever it may be, you know how cool these are. And the whole thing is just up to your imagination on what you can do with said display. Either you're throwing it in your DTOF, you're using it for figure photography, or it's just your own display in your house so you could be cool when everybody comes over and says, oh my God, what is that? Why do you have a castle in the corner of your house? Well, because I backed Mythic XD. That's
right.
why. Dude, I hope somebody does that and then integrates that dragon into the shot. Like,
It's
I can't wait to see that.
It's
I know.
perfect for the dragon. Yeah.
And that's what we're showing off tonight. We have gone over the stretch goals, which will be included if you got one wall and we hit all stretch goals, then that will be thrown in. If you do build your castle, which is, how many is that? 24, you said?
24.
They range from the single all the way to 24 and the
No,
Kingdom
how
XD.
big is the big with the what's the final?
Kingdom.
Oh, the Kingdom is
Kingdom.
24. 24.
Yeah.
24. See, there we go. I got my notes right.
Yeah.
You will then receive 24 stretch goals as well. So do the math and figure that out. It's a great project to back. The playability, the fun, how to display it is also there. Yes, this man is always thinking ahead on what to do for the next thing. As you know, there's already ideas here of it's already can integrate into the old Wall XD. He's even trying to throw in sprinkle little nuggets in there to add on to your last purchase of Wall XD that wasn't there. And he already has ideas on how to expand to this if it wasn't great already. So hit that link. Go ahead and join the campaign. Put in your pledge. Pick up a couple of these. And is there anything that we missed, Jay Shot?
I mean, I think you guys hit on a lot of it. So the only thing that I would say is just to kind of reiterate, right? For every wall that you back, you are getting the unlocks. And I know that you guys talked about it, but I feel like it's worth, it's like something people say, you got to say something 3 times where people really pay attention to it. So, like it's, you gotta, what happened? What happened, Mike? Oh, okay. Not spooky. Are we doing spooky Fett tonight?
Yes, we are.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was saying Beetlejuice.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because I went down a rabbit hole last night on spooky stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway. But yeah. So I think we called this. I don't know if you guys touched on this. We called it it's like a HasLab, right? You back it now. Everything that unlocks, you get. You want to buy more? You can. You can add on more. But I think just really hitting on that, you can make a single pledge for a single wall and then still get all the unlocks included as they tick off. So, don't hesitate, I think is my biggest thing. There's options here to remember, we still got 20 something days before Kickstarter takes your money, 22 days. And then also, you have the option to pay in 4 installments. So there's a couple of different options here to make sure that we're not completely draining your thing. You can't see me anyway. Oh yeah, to the window, to the walls. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a wild ride on this so far, and it's been exciting. And I think too, just kind of what we talked about on the other show that started before yours, because yours is the only show that starts at 9 o'clock.
Right, what was that?
It looks incredible when it's all laid out, right? And it's I think Mike calls it a play set, and that's what it is, man. It's like you get to make your own thing with this, and it's just a lot of fun. So that's my recap.
Yeah, I think the only thing that was perfect, Jay Shot, and
best.
Ernie, you guys have killed it with the understanding. The only thing I think that wasn't really touched on was that we are re-releasing the original
Yes.
Wall XD. There are no more walls out there, guys. I think BBTS and Chubsy Wubsy has maybe a couple of walls left. We are reintroducing Wall XD in a new colorway, actually a fan voted colorway that I did a poll for earlier this year. And we're doing it in an a la carte version, but we're also doing it in a bundle version at a ridiculous price, right? We're offering the corner set, the wall, the accessories, including the roll-up door for $99 as an add-on if you back the main pledge. So that's kind of like a cherry on top. If you guys back and want just a little bit more, we are re-releasing it. And those will be available post Kickstarter if this is successful, but it won't be at that $99 price point. And I think I just wanted to call that out.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That sounds great.
That is great. We have some comments here as we go over them. Johnny wants to know, is Mike and Mythic XD going to be at Decon this year?
No, I made a choice this year because Legions is always so close to Decon. And every year we've been at Decon since 2023. You know, that's only 2 years, but it's still every year since then.
Every year.
But this year we elected to go to Legions. I've heard a lot of good things about the community aspect of Legions and the artistry. And so we're going to go to Legions this year. Hopefully we'll be back at Decon next year, but we'll be at Legions this year.
Okay. Shell says the Wall XD street expansion sounds amazing. The storefronts is what sounds great to him. We won't read that comment because
go
Mike is our
Dodgers.
guest.
Nope. That's all right. Go Dodgers. Whoever wins, wins.
You have a castle for your dragon to ransack. Yes, you do.
Ransack. Okay, yeah, cool. All right.
Less humans, more robots. This is really great. You can't deny the value.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's an amazing deal. Well worth it. And then some. It's an incredible value. Sonic says, I'm not sure if he backed anything, but I think he enabled a guy at work to back some since he started collecting all the NECA gargoyles.
Ooh,
a
that is
great-
a good
Yeah.
one. No one's really mentioned the gargoyles, but these
Yeah.
it would be a great scene for the NECA gargoyles.
Right. Shell says that's a great $99. Woo woo. He's going to be in. Cry, Mike, I cry. Now you got to do what you got to do.
I just want to say something really quick. These kind of like the castle aesthetic kind of reminds me of Army of Darkness. So if you have like Ash Williams and skeletons, these would be perfect for that.
Maybe that's how we should start doing everything now, Mike, is we'll just go, all right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. Yeah. Back this wall. Yeah. I think we'll try that.
It's perfect for the Halloween season too.
That's true.
That probably is something we're kind of missing from the overall just like page is like figures displayed on it because a lot of what we got from like this past weekend where we showed this off for the first time to the public is just how big this really is, given that we had like 20 figures displayed with a dragon, right? You really don't get an idea for scale, even though it is 1/12 scale. You know, how many figures you can display on this until like you get them in front, and something I might try to rework in the next couple of weeks. But that is a great point. Like all these different genres and ideas, like somehow getting that into the page so people are able to see that, right? No, that's great feedback. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So again, you got 22 days left to back this. Price ranges are all over the place. Go ahead and pick what you want, and let's go ahead and hurry to stop wondering about it. You know you need this. You know how much you loved Wall XD. Make your pledge. Let's get some of those stretch goals going because we can receive those too, and then share your thoughts too. You know, on to your friends of, hey, I know you collect this just like Sonic did. Check it out. These would be great for gargoyles. And let us know too. There's something that we're missing that we haven't said yet, as far as which you can't wait for yours. You know, we have the video game aspect. We've talked about castles, cathedrals, the sides of buildings, whether it be a new storefront or just a modern old building that's there as well too. It was at Mike's Hotel, so next he's going to do Hotel XD. I can't wait for the Marriott version to come out.
NBC XD.
Yeah.
Let's do the free breakfast version.
Hey, they had a banger free breakfast.
They
right,
did. Oh my
Dude,
god,
oh my
they
God.
did. And an omelet station was all included. It was
An
unbelievable.
omelet station?
That was all included. Yep.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
See?
Yeah.
There's the next one, dude. Yeah.
X Mansion XD. Wow, there's
Yeah,
a
we're
lot
just
of
talking about
X's.
that. Yeah.
There is.
I think the only thing that we haven't covered early, and then let's get into like the spooky stuff.
Yeah, let's talk
is
spooky.
timeline, right? I realized
Okay.
like with this past timeline, the Kickstarter plus the pre-orders, right? The corners and the roll-up door, which end up being pre-orders. The timeline has been just over 2 years. Some people are still receiving theirs in the mail today. One of the big things there was first time taking a product to production. I stepped through tooling as the main wall, corners, and accessories, which led to some of our timeline here. Our timeline is going to be more simplified this time. Whatever gets backed in this particular Kickstarter will immediately go into tooling, which is going to be Q1 of 2026. Everything that is already tooled, example, the rerun of Wall XC in the tan color or the base plates will go into production immediately December 2025. That's this year, guys. I've already secured this with the factory. They know this is coming.
Wow.
That means as early as shipping the rerun product. I hate saying rerun. The reuse, the re-release. How about that? Re-release.
Yes.
Plasty, edit all that other stuff out.
Yeah.
The re-release of Wall XD, shipping as early as April of 2026. So that's less than 6 months from now on those particular parts as well. So just want to talk to that timeline a little bit, and then the remaining like Castle XD is expected late 2026, early 2027.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then also too, just Mike, I guess since we're touching on that stuff, timeline and shipping, right? So Big Bad Toy Store is going to handle international shipping and Canada shipping. So if you want to go, if you're outside the US and still want to pick up a Wall XD or pick up multiple Wall XDs, go to Big Bad Toy Store. They're going to make sure that you don't get killed on shipping, because it's shipping that, like Mike talked about, or we've talked to Mike about before. It's shipping he can't offer at that rate. So it's a good way for make sure that people aren't getting hidden fees or extra fees like there was a little bit of in the previous campaign. So, Mike was really thoughtful in taking care of that before this campaign started.
Listen, domestically, Big Bad is shipping for $4.
Yeah.
Stupid, right? I don't know if you guys buy anything from Big Bad Toy Store. Ernie or Marcus, you guys buy anything? Okay, so it's ridiculous. You could combine that with Pile of Loot. It's even more just ridiculous, right?
Right.
Internationally, for Canada specifically, it's $8. There's no way I can touch that. They had the experience there. The price is at retail price there, but what you're going to be saving in shipping, I don't know about duties and everything, but just the ease and logistics of shipping, there's still value baked in there. And again, shout out to the Big Bad Toy Store team, and willing to work with small businesses like myself and helping us launch a product like this. Those guys are awesome. Thank you.
Oh
yeah,
Machi's got a good comment there. Don't wait.
Ernie, don't wait on this. It won't be found at Roscon. I already have my order in, Machu. Thank you very much. So yes,
yeah. Ernie, I appreciate it, and Ernie would get this regardless. Ernie, I think if I haven't, I've got you a few items that are coming out anyway. But Ernie, you're highlighting the video, which is cool because there's a lot of behind the scenes here. We are a super, I would say, small factory here, right? It is me, and in this video, it's my nephews. We're walking through the prototyping process with the 3D printing. You're seeing them behind the scenes doing some spraying and how we finish these parts. It is very low run, and it is a lot of work. Especially Wall XC, the original was 1,500 parts just for the main wall. And it's a team of 5 or 6 people at the most doing this and getting it out. That includes finishing them and packaging them. And I would say packaging and shipping is probably the biggest part of it, right? Because it's got to be protected and it's got to be shipped out to the right addresses, right? So there's a lot of work that goes into this that, I don't think a lot of people get to see. They may know of, right, or understand it's there, but kind of wanted to show this off from all the things we did with the original Wall XD and, what it means to be, a very micro factory making, in-house finishing all their own parts and prototyping, etc.
Yeah, it's it takes a village to get this going, right? And you get to use child labor, so that's awesome.
Right.
So that's great.
Hey,
they are of age. They are of age.
Listen.
They get some 30% funded. What a great number.
Right.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, child labor is better than child unemployment. Let's call it, okay. You gotta remember that. You
Let's
gotta remember
call it
that.
like it is. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've gone over everything. We saw the behind the scenes of Old Wall XD, what you guys are adding. Here is your base order that you can get, which I've already pledged for one. We know the stretch goals and everything. This is what you will receive as you get, plus the covers and like that. My question that hasn't been brought up yet, because I love it so much and it is in this picture, how do we get a stained glass window?
Get it.
Oh, stained glass. You want stained glass, Ernie?
Yeah.
How many do you want?
Well, I want to see if there's a picture of me in a robe like this. Like, I'm going to see if I can.
If you want
commission
that, I will do you an Ernie special. Let me go get your back number.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
But stained glass comes in the main pledge. So you're going to get two window options. You're going to get two window options. One is what you see in the product shot below, and the other is what you see in this picture. It is a framelit. It is the frame only. And what is currently two different stained glass version. So you get this main window plus this open frame window that you're now highlighting with two variations of the stainless. I keep saying stainless. Stained glass window. I'm gonna let Jay Shot say that next time on every other stream. Stained glass instead of stainless.
Yeah. It goes right next to the stainless fridge.
There you go. Yeah, but this isn't stainless. This is actually color. There is a legendary kind of like mythical forest version, and then there is a knight and dragon version. And I say that's what's current because I hope to be able to release this soon. But as the number of backers go up, there will be unlocks based on the number of backers that will add variations of stained glass windows to your original pledge. So right now you'll have 3 window options baked into the original pledge. As the number of backers go up, and we'll announce this as we get closer to that backer number, we'll add in more as a thank you for supporting the project.
Yeah. And we did a little video at Titans Toy Expo over the weekend, and with Ian Saunders photography, and we actually had the light shining through the stained glass window, and you can actually see it, right? Like it projects.
Oh, okay.
You get the colorway. Yeah, it looks great. So that video will be coming soon. So
not only can you backlight, but you can cast that color shadow to get that effect, right?
Yeah,
it's
cool.
Really cool.
Great.
It looks great.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that would be my favorite piece with it, because I mean you could use it for many different reasons. You know, there was castles back in the day that had it, but then also your cathedrals and churches and everything. So that's going to be great, man. I love the way that looks. That's awesome. So we'll throw the link up there one more time from Marcus. That will be the Kickstarter link. It's very easy if you don't know how. You literally go in there. You click the link. It's going to bring you right to High School Creations page. Mythic XD is already on there. Then you have your options on the side of what you want to choose and pledge. You just click pledge, and then you can go ahead from there. It's going to lead you through what did you want? As you can see here on the side, as I'm scrolling down, it shows you what you're getting with every pledge. And then you click it down there, and that's where it is. So, from the towers, the fortress, and then all the way to Castle XD, to the kingdom, which is that final one. And then as we hit that, it's done, we hit our goal, then you can go ahead and start collecting those stretch goals as we start ordering more. And then, the chat just can't believe, like Johnny said, of the things that you guys are able to do with a Big Bad Toy Store. Because for Johnny, he has to ship parcels in Canada for under 15 anymore. You just can't even do it for that. So the partnership that you guys have is great for everybody out there. To try and obtain these ones, as it was a little bit harder the first time around with Wall XD. And, like we said, you guys grow and learn from this, and now you're able to do this. So congratulations to you guys. And click the link, go in there, make your pledge, see what you want to do, what you want to build, let your imagination run wild. And then let's start unlocking some of these stretch goals. That would be great.
Toy Renzi's got a question. If I get an early bird and an add-on wall set, does that count as 2 walls back? So it counts in terms of the pledge, which thank you very much. But the early bird would be the only one that gets you the extra unlocks on it. So the added wall in the back on the back end is just an added wall. So that's what Mike calls the army builder walls, right? Where if you just want to keep buying walls, but at the same time, right, if you make a pledge and you're going to get all the unlocks, and then you want to go in and buy more corners or buy more walls without getting all the additional stuff, because let's face it, not everybody's got room for 24 walls plus 24 corners and all that stuff. You can kind of limit yourself. And I think, Mike, too, you talked about a bare bones wall, which is in that add-on thing. Add-on on the back end, so that you're literally just getting the wall and it's at a discounted rate because it doesn't come with, you know, the additional window pieces and all that kind of stuff. So you have options. We've plenty of options in here to fit your needs and your wallet.
Well said. Yeah.
So remember, get that just like Toy Rensu did. Get the original wall set, add on just your plain wall to snap into the side to get you going on your build, and then go from there.
Right.
And,
which, by the way, backing one pledge wall, and then getting an additional wall once the corner's unlocked. Now you got a nice L going, right? It's a good start. It's a really good start.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to getting started on the next project. Let's hope this goes far. Mike, you do need to come back and let us know how it is going and the next project and everything. So thank you very much for being here. J-Shot, thank you for invading at the right time.
Hey,
I don't know why you were late, but that's fine.
I had to wrap up something else. It wasn't nearly as important as this, but I did have to
absolutely
wrap it up,
right.
So, yeah,
absolutely.
Wow,
that's fine.
Yeah. So, well,
this is the only show on Wednesday, Mike.
You left early, Mike. So I figured you'd be okay. Yeah.
Rick Dom said Pancho has been killing it with the shots of these walls. Mike has an absolute killer offering. It's from the twin, Rick Dom. Hi, twin.
What's up, Rick?
The champ. The cornhole champ.
Sorry.
I heard the story, Ernie, about you. And where was this at?
The
what was the barbecue place? Yeah. You tried to start a fire.
I almost lit my chew on fire this year. It was not my fault. That was just by me sitting down. Again, could have been another story for Spooky Fett time. All I did was sit down, and then the fire came right at his face, almost burned his eyebrows right off. And all I did was sit down. Yeah. But Rick Dom, the champion there, was the winner of the cornhole for the Toymigo meetup this year in 2025. His partner may have helped a little, but I think it was all this man. Yeah.
Wait, who was his partner?
You got him to that.
YOKO?
You got him that far. That far.
I gave him the inspiration to be there.
Right.
So yes. Yeah. We do have a little bit of time left. So all the month of October, we did start early. It's been Spooky Fett month. If you are new here, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss when we're on every Wednesday night. We do have a lot more content coming. All super chats will be going. Super chats, member subscriptions are going to get all the brand new camera equipment for brand new content to the show. And during the month of October, I am heavily into ghost stories, aliens, spirits, hauntings. Let's see, those mythic tales, those urban legends. We go full in the month of October. Mike did need a little bit of time tonight. So because I started early with Spooky Fett, let's go ahead and make the... Oh, dude, wait, what is this?
Oh, look at that.
Get the 20 Fallen Fett memberships. How do I give that back? Can I give that back? You don't have to do that, sir.
I want to see what you do for 20 Fett members.
Thank you.
There you go.
Well, we got it coming up, man, from here of Fallen Fett Chronicles every Wednesday to how we do Disney content, reviews. Everybody has their ideas of what they want me to do. So that is all coming. So stay tuned. Absolutely. We are pushing harder and further for 2026 and lots of goals to obtain. Because we started early, let's go ahead, Marcus, and we will actually end Spooky Fett next week because I know there's stories that we have to get into and everything. Even though we're going to end next week and everybody is here tonight, if you were here earlier, you just joined us. Tonight, Marcus wanted to do a giveaway. He did want us to get to 666. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We got to 617. And so if you put hashtag spooky in the comments, you have a chance to win Jada Toys Shaggy Rogers from the Scooby-Doo line.
Nice.
We will be sending that out. If you're in the U.S., we will send it to you. If you're outside of the U.S., you will have to help out with shipping yourself. It's just an expensive time in the world right now. But put in Spooky Fett, hashtag Spooky Fett. You're automatically entered. And when we end here, we will go through there. So because you guys are joining us, and I know, Mike, you would like to come back at some point and talk about yours, but your big question, because we've dwelled down this rabbit hole, is you think you have a new Mandela effect. For those of you who are unaware to the Mandela effect, a real quick answer to that is nobody's wrong about the Mandela effect. It depends on what timeline you are from. You see, we think that timelines have merged, crossed, whatever you want to call it. The simulation got a glitch. And what once was something that you remember is no longer in this timeline. But you see, to somebody else, it is. And ours is wrong. And they try and say it's false memories or we were told wrong. But you know what? There's just too many people for that game of telephone to go wrong. And, we have proof out there. Some examples real quick for you are in Snow White. I'm from a universe where she said, mirror, mirror on the wall. That is no longer a thing. It is now magic mirror on the wall. And for your final one, Sinbad never did a movie called Shazam that he played a genie.
Bull poopy. Yeah.
That is wrong. There is a movie where Sinbad was a genie called Shazam. Used to watch it when I got home from school. So there you go. Tons of other examples of the Mandela effect. Mike, go ahead and get into yours.
Yeah, so some may already have seen this because they are from the parallel universe I'm from.
Right.
But this is one that I recently learned of, and it is from The Matrix. I remember in The Matrix that Agent Smith had just a plain black tie. Well, recently I learned that Mr. Smith had always had this clip, this very big clip across his tie. I don't remember Agent Smith ever having a clip on his tie, but all the evidence and photos in this universe, which apparently I'm not from,
right,
has a clip.
Okay, well, Mike, we're still from the same universe because I do not remember Agent Smith having a clip on his tie either.
See, and I do. And I do. And I remember it only because I remember like when he would move, just the bottom part of the tie would come up. So like that's what I remember. I don't remember the whole tie going crazy until I feel like the end when they were like doing the final fight.
Okay, and see, I'm the opposite because as Mike is telling this, in my head, I'm imagining the fight scenes and he always adjusts himself.
Yeah, I remember him touching.
But he touch it and tuck it back in and then adjust the jacket.
No, I remember the clip. I remember because I always thought the clip was sharp. I remember the clip being sharp. But to your point, nobody's wrong, right?
Correct, right? Because it depends on what timeline you're. Yeah. Marcus, what do you remember?
I don't remember shit, dude. I haven't watched the Matrix in such a long time.
And then there's the third universe of I don't give a shit. Marcus's universe. Yeah. No,
Marcus, like I got other things to worry about.
There's a full one there too. Rensu. Okay, so Rensu and Jay Shot are okay in theirs, and me and Mike are in another because I do not remember that. So see, this is the Mandela effect. Either you do or you don't. Berenstein Bears, Berenstain Bears. There's a bunch. The ones that piss me off are music lyrics. That just
like We Are the World.
Yes. Yeah.
I told you last year during the NBA final when Oklahoma won, they played that song during their win, and when they said we are champions of the world, I ran to fucking damn it, Johnny. I as soon as I heard them say we are champions of the world, I ran. I sprinted to my phone to tell you, Ernie.
Yeah.
I might have tripped, but I did.
But he only says it at the end, right?
That's not no more. It's gone.
It's gone?
It's gone.
Yeah,
so okay, well, here's what's crazy.
So which universe am I from? Because if I don't it's like
so you're shifting in both. Now here's the weird part, Jay Shaw, is I've been fooled into the Mandela effect like kind of from the beginning.
Sure.
Let's say maybe about 6 months later from when this started. And I deep dived into it. And it was CERN and their Hadron Collider machine. Yep. And they teased us. Like I've been deep into this and knowing for so long there's so many.
Yep.
the thing about that is it does flip-flop,
Yeah.
Jay, and that's what is crazy. So like you're saying right now, wait a second. So the ones that piss me off, like Marcus is saying, is yes, Queen, we are the champions. Last time I heard, there is no of the world. It just ends. The song just ends. So where everybody then says, we are the champions.
Yeah.
We are the champions of the world.
Yeah.
And that's gone. There is no more of the world. The song just ends.
Now, is that just now? Are we sure that they removed the lyric, or are they just clipping the song?
No. It is people play records and everything as they check when they get flipped out.
I gotta look for a clip where
Right.
Oklahoma won, because if I find it and if
Yeah.
that ending
It's
is not
there.
there, I am gonna lose my
Yeah.
mind. I promise you.
And
I'm
this is
pretty
what's
sure.
weird.
I was gonna say,
So
I'm
in the
pretty sure I have a
beginning-
cassette somewhere of it. I wonder if it's still on there. I'll have to find
Right.
it.
Well, okay, just like the Snow White. I got so hardcore into it, I plugged in a VCR, bro,
I love it.
and threw on the Snow White VHS tape. And I waited.
They changed
And
that
then-
too.
Well, yeah, well, like I said, it's not mirror, it's magic mirror.
It's amazing how deep this goes, man. The agents,
Oh,
the sleeper
everything.
agents they have working on these things, we don't know.
Okay, well, here's the funny part is if Evil Diva is an alien or does work for the government to watch me, because all of her tattoos have to do with Mandela effects. She has an Evil Queen tattoo. Then on her chest, she has the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. And under the Cheshire Cat, it says, we're all mad here. Well, guess what? Cheshire Cat never says, we're all mad here.
Isn't that the Hatter though?
It's the Hatter's line. Yeah.
No, Cheshire Cat before he disappears and he does a smile and he says, we're all mad here. Now he says something to the effect of mostly sometimes we're mad here. It's like way off.
Oh, okay.
It is. It's not there anymore. So it's really weird. So movies and music get me even more because music wise, I just heard another new one from Michael Jackson.
Oh.
And we already had Smooth Criminal and Are You Okay? We've gone over that before.
Right.
But now they're trying to say that Mama Say Mama Samu Makusa is not a word.
Yeah.
That
no,
they're
he made
real
it up.
words there. It's real words now. If you listen to it, like Mama Say Mama Samu Makusa is not there.
What are the real
What
words?
do you mean?
I don't know. It's like something like I don't know. I don't even know because I just shut it off. I'm like, what are you talking about? How is he saying words?
Well,
Like it's a
I'm
real
confused
sentence now.
because I remember there was there are some clips of like folks that worked on like the song, the music video, and whatnot, and they said that Michael Jackson just made it up, I believe.
Right. Yeah. Like it's there, but now it's words. Like it's a real sentence. Instead of just the Mama Say Mama Samu Makusa, which we all know, it's
Yeah.
like words.
Yeah.
It's a real sentence there.
Yeah. I gotta. Oh, so okay. No, go.
No, I'm saying like that makes me
Yeah.
mad, you know?
I will say though, and I agree with like what Johnny wrote and John Taylor Ross wrote, and like some of this stuff, like in terms of lyrics or movie lines, like because we didn't have such access to it when they first came out, and then like we started repeating them, right? Like the Luke, I am your father, all that stuff.
Mm.
Like I could understand some of that stuff.
Ernie, I think he's an agent.
I know he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to give
Yeah,
he's trying to
like-
give the wrong answer.
I could, but I'm saying I can understand that. It's the other stuff that gets me like, like this is just effed up, right? Like I always go back to Fruit of the Loom, the cornucopia.
cornucopia?
Cornucopia.
That's a
Fruit
good
of the
one.
Loom had a cornucopia, no questions.
Yeah,
asked.
now it does it.
Now it doesn't. Never.
But see,
apparently they're
here's
saying
where
never
then
did.
people okay, so the Fruit of the Loom thing really blew everybody up into a simulation
Yeah.
side of it and got away from the Mandela because they were saying that was a whole experiment.
Yep.
Because now there's people finding like old stuff in their totes and everything, and maybe one pair of your sweats will have that cornucopia there.
Yeah.
But as of now, what me and Jay are talking about, the Fruit of the Loom logo has never ever had the cornucopia
They're claiming
in the background of it, which
Yeah,
is a lie.
Well, that's
I-
like
but
Fruit
see-
Loops being spelled with 2 O's and not the word fruit.
Correct. Yeah, Looney Tunes, same thing.
Same thing.
So this is what's hard. Like John to the Ross, I get what you and Jay are saying, but
Yeah.
this is my answer to where nobody is wrong. You're just from a different universe. Because the way that this is, I get the telephone game, but it's past the telephone game though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because and what I mean by that, correct, is it's just like a word of fact. And here's my thing. I love to show off in Disneyland where they're selling a shirt that says mirror, mirror on the wall. So why is that?
Yeah.
If you're selling mirror, mirror on the wall product in your park, but the regular term is magic mirror, who exactly fucked up here? Like, why? Do you get what I'm saying? That's there.
That's
I mean,
true.
Yoko would definitely say it was just like I think a mistake on the company's part, but
It's an expensive mistake. Yeah.
yeah.
As Machu coined, he is an undercover Filipino. That's why he is John to the Ross. Yes, he's Agent John. We're in the universe where you take me to Disneyland, Ernie. I'll meet you there, brother.
Yeah.
I'm late for a very important Federate.
Federate?
Yes, what's
Nice.
up, Stormfire? How's it going?
I'm kind of hungry.
And Winger Lou said, has Jay, Sean, and Ernie done a Disney episode together yet? No, we have not.
We tried to do something. And
we will still need
it
to make
didn't
that
pan out.
happen.
Yeah, we do.
He disinvited me, so we'll see if it
That's
sticks.
not
this time.
true. That's not
See what
true.
happens.
We didn't disinvite you. That's not true.
Is that we all go to Disney together?
We were going to be
Yes.
we were going to be in Disney together at one point. So
Land
we're
or
gonna-
world?
Land.
Oh.
We were going to be in downtown Disney. So yes. Yeah. So
But it didn't happen, so we'll have to redo it again. But yeah, so that's said Mandela effect. There's many reasons for it, and then you get into the simulation, which we have talked about before.
We
As
know we're in
well.
a simulation at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
is
hope-
Cheney's
I hope
favorite
we
though,
better
and
be.
he has asked for a special episode because he does have a lot going on with family stuff. That's why he's been missing the month of October. But he did ask for a special show that he wants to get into there he is right there, for Mandela
What up?
effects and stuff. So maybe if you like to hop on when we do that, Mike, I will let you know.
Oh yeah.
So we can get into a bunch and everything. But there's just a little taste of the Mandela effect. And again, like I said, nobody is wrong because I believe you are from where you're from. And if that's what you heard, that's what you sing, that's what you watch, then absolutely. But me and Mike are just from a different universe. Jay Shaw is stuck in the middle somewhere.
I'm jumping
He's
apparently.
an
He's
agent. He's an
jumping.
agent.
Yeah.
I'm flip-flopping. Yeah.
And then you can just be like Marcus and be like, I don't give a shit what it is.
Yeah.
It's
we're gonna
fine.
talk toys or what?
As long as I still have a universe right now, then that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, music is crazy. He's going to try and find that clip. And there's
Ooh,
just so much to it.
Juggernaut.
But
Is
I
that the
do
new one?
feel I know
He's a
it's so
big
nice.
boy. Sorry. I
Yeah,
shouldn't
he's
have said that.
super huge.
Words. Said.
I do. Yeah,
How
look
do
at
you
that.
know?
That's amazing. I do like to get full on to the Mandela effect and hear new ones and see them and everything. I love how people are just discovering this.
Hey Mike, let me see
And
that.
it's-
Let me see that sidewinder finger. Give me that.
So
Let me see
it's-
that sidewinder finger.
One old one.
No, pass it
Nope.
over. Pass it over.
Pass it to him on the side.
Pass it.
The other side.
Other side. Other side.
The other side.
Other side. Come on.
There you go.
Cool. Thanks.
I have
Thanks,
my
man.
mirror.
Appreciate that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had to do it right. Yeah. It still worked. We're just going to edit it all out.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, we're not
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, Mike, you want it
Yeah.
back? Here, I'll give it back to you. Okay. Put the finger down.
He'll get it.
Never
He'll
mind.
get it. It's nothing like live TV, folks. Yeah.
There it is. Perfect.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
We worked on it.
There's a Mandela effect where that worked. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Or didn't.
In the other universe, it totally went down.
It totally went down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, we do have ones, and like I said, people are just discovering it. So there is a lot of repeat on there. I did hear a new one though, Mike, and this does revolve around Looney Tunes. And supposedly Yosemite Sam has never ever said what in tarnation.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that Foghorn Leghorn who said that? When I think Yosemite Sam, I think
Foghorn has said it, but I
Yeah.
specifically remembered Yosemite Sam saying it.
I do too.
Ooh, one tarnation, especially, and then he would get into his like
Yeah.
that.
I always remember him saying, "Ooh, I hate that rabbit." Yeah, that's what I always think of when I hear Yosemite Sam.
What I feel all the time was that was his beginning sentence. One tarnation kind of was, and then he'd get into his speech, and now that is not there.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that is one of the new ones for me. I will give it to some people though who just try and reach too far and don't do their research on it. I love when a Mandela effect comes out like that. That is definitely one. Like you're saying, wasn't it Fogg? No, because I specifically, remember something. I saw one today where somebody was trying to talk about, oh my God, there's a version of Back to the Future out there with Eric Stoltz.
Oh,
Not in my universe. And I was like, this is on the Mandela page. Like, can we kick this guy out?
yeah.
Sometimes before you post stuff, you guys, like, a little bit of background could be good. And so as we are in a Back to the Future anniversary, yes, almost half of the movie was shot with Eric Stoltz. There is still one scene in Back to the Future that is still him and not Michael J. Fox.
Oh, I didn't know that. What scene is that?
It was where
Wait, I feel like I just pulled that up a parallel universe. That's for real?
I think it's the scene where Biff, is that his name? Biff?
Yes,
Biff
where he gets punched at the diner, where it's like the back of Eric Stoltz's head.
Of his head.
Oh, it's still Eric Stoltz's head? Interesting.
It's still Eric Stoltz. So, Mike, what we're talking about, Eric Stoltz, of another famous 80s actor, had actually shot almost half of Back to the Future with Doc Brown and everything. His own Marty McFly. Then it just didn't work out for them.
Yeah.
And then stepped in Michael J. Fox and they redid the whole thing over.
Yeah, Zemeckis felt that Stoltz wasn't getting it. He just, the way he was delivering the lines and stuff, it just wasn't. Correct. It was going to be a completely different movie, and it was going to be darker. Actually, they said,
yes.
So,
you know what's crazy is how much they look alike, though.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Well,
sorry,
like
a little bit. Who said a little bit?
In editing, like Marcus was saying, it is that scene that he described with Biff and them, and it's the back of his head.
Interesting.
So so he's still technically in there.
Yeah.
I just want to say really quick that it's kind of wild that Eric Stoltz was fired for being difficult, and they still kept Chris. What was his name? Crispin Glover.
Crispin Glover. Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard he was very difficult on set as well, or just
he wasn't in the other movies. That's a lookalike. Yeah, but in 2 and all that is not Crispin Glover.
But like in the first film.
Yes, the first one.
I heard he was very difficult there.
But but Stoltz didn't get fired for being difficult. He got fired because it like Zemeckis, the movie that was being made was not what Zemeckis wanted. Yeah. He got fired for just like, and I wouldn't even say he got fired. He got replaced, right? It happens to actors, right? Where it's just like,
also,
this
like,
isn't what we're going for.
Yeah, this is the creative vision we had. Right?
Yeah,
correct.
But also, he was like very method actor on set. Like he wouldn't refer, like he wouldn't accept anyone referring to him as Eric except for Marty, and he was like very physical with the actor that played Biff. Like he was constantly like hitting him to the point where I forgot his actor's name, but Biff said that he was going to actually beat the shit out of him if he didn't stop.
I believe that. But you also got to think about it too, right, Marcus? From a production standpoint, it's like, all right, we can afford to replace the main guy, right? But once you do that, because Crispin still got paid, right, for the half the movie, and then and then again, Back to the Future wasn't like high budget back then, right? I mean, it's not like it turned into a blockbuster, but it wasn't a big dollar movie. So it's like, okay, we can either pay Michael J. Fox, who probably wasn't getting paid that much because he was still up and coming at that point. I mean, he was still doing TV show right now, but like, so it's like after you make that decision, right, and then somebody goes and says, "Hey, Crispin's also being a pain in the ass," right? Your executive producer goes, "Deal with it," right? Like we already spent our overage, so you got to look at it from that aspect too, where it's like we just can't. We would be able to, they might not be able to finish the movie if they replace another actor, so it gets tough. You got to make those calls.
Yeah, for sure. So, stuff like that happens when you're trying to say, I have a new Mandela effect. Well, no, learn something about it. And but that's, we'll get into that. I like this. Cheney says we're going to call it, please suspend your disbelief.
Ooh,
I like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. So that will be coming up there. I will fully blame CERN, and then my computer will probably shut down once again. As on right on mark for the Fallen Fett. And yeah, but we do got some spooky stuff. Is there anything, Jay or Mike? Have you ever seen a ghost? Had a spooky encounter, something that you couldn't explain that you would like to share?
I mean, I fully believe that the house I'm currently living in is haunted, but is haunted by my grandparents who lived here before me. And it's like, it's always been annoying things, right? Where it's like, leave the water running, the water gets turned off, or I've noticed it's little things where it's like just them being them, right? Like they'll turn the light off for me, they'll shut a cabinet door, like,
it's kind of sweet though.
It is
nice.
That's what I mean.
It's awesome.
It's not a haunting, it's like a friendly reminder, like, okay, yeah, thanks, Nona, you know what I mean, like that kind of thing. Like, yeah, all right,
the broom falls.
Yeah, the broom falls. It's like, oh,
like,
guess I should be cleaning. Yeah. All right, yeah. But yeah,
right, when you're done, you put the broom up, the mop falls.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You know what? I'm tired.
I get it.
Okay, I get it. All right. You're in the afterlife. Enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've also just been, I'd like immediately, of course, as soon as you said, hey, you got any stories? I can't think of a single one. But it's funny because Staten Island is actually where we live is like a little bit of like a hotbed of like activity. So there's always been, I remember things growing up, and we've got a couple of different hospitals and things that you like have now turned into empty abandoned hospitals that, like, of course we went to when we were kids and teenagers and stuff, and like I just remember having the bejesus scared out of me in those things. So but yeah, I'm a firm believer. I was going down a rabbit hole of what's the guy who goes he goes, what are you still doing here? That guy where he's like yelling all the time. You ever seen him?
No.
Oh, you haven't seen this guy? All right, next time I get one of his clips. He's great.
We'd have to share it.
He does the reactions to things.
Okay.
So it'll be like somebody will send it and he'll be like, nope, why are you going down the basement? And he goes, you went down the basement. Why? What did you expect? And he had one where a little girl was sitting watching television, and she had her back to a piece of furniture, and there were just hands coming out, playing with the girl's hair, braiding her hair. Yeah. And I was just like, nope, time to move. Yes. Yeah, like, nope, yeah, like I'm doing it. And I think, I don't know how you, like, little kid ghosts are the creepiest effing things in the world. Like, I can't. Yeah,
it's,
and that's
it's
what
that
I have.
and like dolls. Those ones scare me a lot. As a toy collector, it's horrifying.
Yeah.
Mine have always been kids, and that's why I've been so nice to them. That's nice. and not like that. But it is little things around here, like the playing. Like you're saying yours, are helping you, and mine like to play a lot. So I do come in where the figures are messed up, or stuff comes off the wall and like that. In the old house, it was just worse, where I just finally like let them know, look, you can be here all you want because there was two of them. Just don't touch my toys. Right. Just like my own kids, don't mess with the toys or anything, and you're fine. And they would run and play all throughout the house. Corinne actually got to see the little girl at one time, and that was like not even a scary. She was scared, but it was more like a funny oh shit moment, because she had already left and she forgot something and came back to the house, and they saw each other at the door, and they kind of just gave each other the startled. Her looking at the little girl was like, oh my God, you're real. And then the little girl like, shit, you're supposed to be gone.
Right, yeah. Like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Yeah.
Yeah. And as she tried to say something, like in the blink of the eye and turning away from her being startled, then she was gone.
Vanished.
But yeah, we always knew it was two little kids. What came to this house, I don't know. A little one. Mike, you're going to have to catch up on an old episode, because I did talk to a child spirit a couple weeks ago, and freaked me the fuck out. And oh yeah, it was great, dude. I mean, just I felt something immediately. Then I walk up to this kid. The kid walks up to us as we are working in the easement, which is behind their house, their backyard, right? I noticed the goats weren't moving, and goats move for everything. The slightest thing, they get startled. And then I noticed that this kid is just walking through the goats. And out of nowhere, the first line he says, looking directly me in the eye, is, "You talk to spirits, right? Don't you?" Because me and my cousin, we tried it, and then we told him to make the fly trap move, and he did. But then he wanted us to get a Ouija board. So I asked my mom, and my mom said that can open up portals to other spirits, and that's bad. You don't want to do that.
No.
So we did it. Oh, yeah. This was right out of the kid's mouth. And I'm like, yeah, we don't mess with the Ouija board. Portals are bad. And I'm like, where is this kid? And I actually had a witness there, my partner, who then grew up with a Mexican grandmother as well, and was just like, oh, he was mad at me because he kept on saying, "What are you doing? Stop talking to it. Like, just stop." And I'm like, I can't. I need to figure out, like, who the heck is this kid and why. And even to today, Marcus, because like I kind of felt this was going to be, the last of the spooky Fett and like that, I drove by the house again today and nothing. No. So I've been all month since I saw him, and I've never seen him again. So as this happened, Mike, it went on for a little bit, and the guy who sent us over there to do the work, we told him what had happened, and now he's tripped out because he's like, "Ernie, there was no little boy, that was a little girl." The dad had, kept saying, "Mija, come here." Like when they were talking, he went to the front door, let them know, "Hey, we're going to be here to work on this." There was a little girl in the house. Never did he see a little boy, no anything. This little boy spoke like he was an adult. Dude, it was wild. There was so much.
Yeah,
There was just so much to it. Yeah. And that was like my crazy one for the month. And then we have everybody's stories too that they have entered. You have this guy. What is that?
I'm sorry, I just needed to share this. It's a pumpkin with a sad face.
Aw.
Somebody
Sorry,
painted
I
that?
just needed a little bit of levity because
It's a
Yeah.
change from the
Change.
story. Oh, we got
Hey.
Jamie and Kelly.
And Kelly. Oh my
And
goodness.
Kelly. Jeez,
What's up,
what is
guys?
up, you two? How are you?
Is there an echo or are we good?
You're good.
No, you're good.
You're good.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. How are you? Welcome.
Yeah, we wanted to get spooky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you have something to share? I was just telling Mike about my crazy one for the month, man, with that little kid.
Oh,
And,
yeah. The portals.
That,
the
that
portals
was wild, dude.
The thing
Yeah.
For me that like perked my ears was all, oh my.
Right. Yeah. And who says that, man? Out of a little. So, Mike, I'm trying to figure out how old he is. And he said he was in first grade. And then the crazy part of the whole thing, too, was I pulled out this stuff that we call pipe dope. And it's to put on threads of the brass and everything. It's like a sealant, right?
Uh-huh.
And when I did was the only time that this kid freaked out. And he's like, "Oh, that smells gross. That's disgusting. I don't like that smell." This thing has no smell.
Mm.
And I was
Wait,
like,
Does it have
you can-
brass in it though?
no.
Because aren't ghosts like they don't like brass, right?
Well, I was applying it to a brass piece.
Ooh, yeah, there's something.
I
about
didn't
brass
think about
that's
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did something just fall? Tell me something just fell.
No, the dog was.
Damn it. All right.
Oh, is it wait, your dog's names are Kenji, right? And
Kenji and
Brooke?
Brooks.
oh, I want to
Yeah.
say hi to them. So
Oh.
Well, you could say hi.
Hey, pups.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hi, pups. Yeah, man. So I was applying that and it just got me like, because it doesn't have a smell. So when I asked him, I'm like, "You could smell this?" He's like, "Yeah, that's the bad stuff. Like my dad builds everything. He built this home. He builds everything. And I have to stay away from the black stuff because it smells like the black stuff. And the black stuff is dangerous."
I'm pretty sure he saw you using your dowsing rods, and that's where this all started.
and
Like your
so he
massive
was like,
dowsing rods.
"Oh, hey." Yeah, Kelly wants me to come on and actually use those because I guess people do that now and ask questions. And I was
Yeah,
like, "Dude, I do that all the time to look for water."
Do you see the lady I sent you the video of where she's like
Yeah,
talking about aliens and stuff? And it's like, yes, is they cross and no means they go apart.
yeah. And I've never done it in that way. I'm searching for water lines all day with my dowsing rods,
It's weird that
and
that
it works.
So
It,
weird.
it works for multiple different applications, not even just that. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try and talk here. I don't know if I'd get freaked out here trying to talk to somebody and I'm getting like yes and no immediately. Like, just, is there somebody here? Yes.
We have to like summon the right spirits too, because you don't want bad ones.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't ever dwell into that. And Mike, this was my first time ever where I felt like talking with one that actually approached me first. It was like, "You can talk to spirits, right?" What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why.
You
Oh,
that.
sorry. Go ahead, Kelly. No, say.
No, you're good.
Yep.
So he probably got paid $5 from his brother to ask you that.
There was nobody else. Oh, and then at the end, Mike, when we were done and I'm trying to tell him that we were finishing the job, this is like a half-acre yard. We look up and he was gone. He wasn't running back to the house. He wasn't around the goats. There was one truck there. He wasn't around the truck. The dude, little kid just vanished. That's why every day after I kept showing up to see if I could see this kid, you know, playing in the backyard and be like, okay, today was the last day. And I was like, all right, well, this is wild. So
Crazy.
yeah, that was my crazy one for the month, man. Then we just went over all old stories and everything.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
Cheney,
I'm
did
on
you hear
your
him?
I'm
What?
on your side. The Yosemite Sam, that one's I
But I sent both of you that video.
yeah, I
Nobody
don't
likes that.
believe that, man. I swear that I heard him say that.
Yeah, and Jay Shot says it was Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn
I just
Leghorn,
remember.
yes.
I just remember Foghorn saying it more. It's not that I don't remember Yosemite saying it. That's all. Yeah.
But like I was saying, that to me was what Yosemite Sam started
Right,
all
that
his
was
stuff
your-
with.
yeah.
And then he went into exactly.
Yeah.
And then that dang rabbit, then
Yeah.
it would be other sayings.
Yeah.
But like that was his given, and now it's nowhere to be found. So yeah. Oh, what was the one you had said, Mike? I even forgot it now. Oh,
With Mr.
the Matrix.
Smith.
Did you hear him,
Agent
Cheney?
Smith.
Okay, so Mike brought a new one to the table. Jay Shot is not in my universe. We're in separate, but me and Mike are in the same.
Okay.
Did Agent Smith, Kelly, and did you both see Matrix?
It's been a long
The
time.
first one, yeah.
Okay. Did Agent Smith have a clip on his tie
Tie clip.
that's very noticeable, a tie clip?
Like
Or
right
did
around
he
here.
not?
No idea.
Kelly, you're
Yeah.
going with the I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't like watch it that much.
I want to say yeah. I want to say I remember it, but we can't tell anymore.
I do. I know, and I do not.
See, I remember him fidgeting with this tie. I don't ever remember there being a
Correct.
clip. Yeah.
And so, as Mike was explaining this one, I remember fight scenes of him always having to adjust himself and tuck it back in, play with it, and then he'd play with the coat. And Jay Shot is saying, like, it was big. Like,
Whoa.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was going across the whole
Unforgettable.
chest. Yeah.
Hey, here,
It,
tuck it.
it was there. So,
I just shared it because this is what I remember. I distinctly Ernie, I can't share it on this.
Can we share that here? I mean, that's kind of him tucking it.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah,
here.
right?
Like that's what I remember. I remember that.
See, I
I
don't.
do not,
I remember that. Yeah.
I don't remember a tie.
Yeah.
I do not remember that. And especially that
No?
high. That's a little bit
Yeah, that's
higher
why
than what I was
it
thinking.
like right around here.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
I remember it being
Yeah.
there.
I feel like
No.
my ass was like, wasn't he Mr. Anderson? I'm like, no, he said Mr.
Yeah, he
Anderson.
said
so I'm
Mr.
like,
Anderson.
I don't remember
Yeah.
anything.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Okay.
But I do remember, like I'm saying, like I do remember in the final fight scene, he didn't have one.
But see,
because
there's one that he's got no neck clip, and that
Which
toy,
one? That's
right there.
That's a toy.
Right, but still, why wouldn't
He's
they?
got it.
Oh,
It's right
is
there. It's
Yeah.
there. It's right there.
Third party.
Hmm.
Shit.
He looks mad.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
Well, that's Agent Smith. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So seeing the picture, I'm still, oh my God. No.
They all have
Now,
it.
yeah, it just looks wrong.
that would've
Oh my
stuck out
God.
to me.
It looks
Yeah.
wrong, really.
Yes.
So they're not
Yeah.
confusing it with like Men in Black or something. Like with
That
the-
looks so wrong.
No, I remember the clips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, see, I
Whoa.
do
So
not.
we are from the same universe, Ernie.
Yeah.
proven.
Me and Mike are still good, and Jay Shot and Cheney are from the same one.
Mike, have you seen those videos where they take like the old Bluetooth cell phone or the old like Razor cell phone
Yes.
and put it up to these movies that have these things? Like they put the phone up and like have the phone record like what it's like the video that's playing, and like Tom Cruise comes sliding in with the sunglasses on through the old phone.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
I've
like
seen these,
showing
so
the breakdown
Crazy.
of the
I've not
worlds.
seen that. I need to.
So where this one comes in effect, what Cheney's talking about is the whole simulation type thing. That somebody has found a way to break the simulation.
Oh my God, it's
with
a
said-
razor and it can cut through universes.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a great one. Yeah. Is with these Mandela effects, when they bust out a Razor or an old flip phone, or even I've seen it on a Nokia, and you show. So all of a sudden, you'll be watching Risky Business. Here, slides across the room in a pink shirt will be a babyface Tom Cruise with no glasses on. Now, if you open up your old flip phone on video and shoot the same screen in your phone, you will see a white t-shirt, Ray-Ban glasses on Tom Cruise doing the same moves, but as you remember it, as it was. So this is what people are showing. So then they'll show, even to the effect of, they'll show them looking at a Kit Kat, which does not have a hyphen, has never had the hyphen, and they'll show it through the phone, and it will be the Kit Kat with the hyphen.
Or it's just really good editing.
I always remember it with the hyphen.
I do too, and there is no
Wait,
there
I
is no
have some.
hyphen for
Should I-
Kit
should I
Kat.
get some Kit Kats?
Marcus, you look comfy with your blankie, man.
And
And
it's got milk and
Oreos.
cookies. Yeah, I'm jealous of
Oreos.
those cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Kelly's got it too. You got to have the Halloween Oreos.
I got like 5 blankets because
He gets a little spooked. Did you get your milk?
yeah, I did.
You gotta make sure everybody gets some milk. Speaking of Marcus, Marcus is doing a giveaway tonight for the Jada Toys Shaggy Rogers from the Scooby-Doo line. All you have to do is put hashtag spooky in the comments and we'll give that away at the end. You're
I
automatically
just wanna
entered.
say- I just want to say really quick, I feel a little bit silly for using this as the giveaway because I realize a lot of people have it. I realized that like as soon as we talked about it and as soon as we announced it, I feel a little bit
No,
silly, but
there's-
you know what? It's
There's a
Shaggy.
lot of people that still don't have it.
A lot of people want that. That's
Yeah,
still
dude.
relatively
Yeah.
new, man.
You might be giving away the gateway drug to somebody. You don't
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just rubbing it on the gums, buddy.
Yeah.
So we talked about it at work to Saul, and Saul doesn't collect anything. And I showed him these, and he's like,
hell yeah.
dude, there's a full Scooby-Doo line coming out. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, all right, I'm going to try and win. Can I win? And I was like, we'll have to ask the chat, but we'll see.
You gotta get Saul on the show someday.
Yeah, well, he has to. I keep telling him. Okay, so here's another great question. Winger Lose wants to know, with the Cheneys have been to my house, have any of you ever seen any type of paranormal stuff at my house or anything like Sarlacc I just did, like Moocher and everybody else?
Nope, never, not once.
Like for what? Wait, what?
Have you ever seen any spooky stuff happen at Ernie's house before when we went over there?
Just him being naked.
That's it.
True.
Yeah.
That was pretty
right.
spooky.
Spooky enough.
Yeah.
I saw my grandpa when he died in my front yard, like the same time he died as a ghost. When I was like
Yeah.
15, I came back from driving lessons, and I was like, Mom, I can't really tell who that is, but I can see someone standing there. And she like freaked out because like her best friend died of brain cancer when she was like in her 20s.
Oh.
And so she has like weird stuff about like premonition-y stuff, and she freaked out and called everybody. And we found out my grandpa died like that moment that I saw that.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
After my cousin passed away in that car accident, I saw him all over town, just like I used to. Did you see his front, Kelly, or did you see him from the back, like looking away?
I don't really remember. This was 27 years ago. It just felt like a presence and a person, and I could see
Yeah.
kind of like a different, like a not like when you get an aura for a migraine, but like it was like there was something there, but I couldn't really make it out. Like I could tell someone was standing there. Pretty tall. He was pretty tall. I don't know.
Which would have fit your grandpa, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like the
That was
same.
the same thing with my cousin. Was forever I kept seeing him.
I know after
like-
Change's dad passed away, like for like a year, I still sometimes when I'm stressed out, I'll find change, but he loved coins. And like Elsie would find random coins everywhere. Like the first year he passed away, it was crazy. Like
Yes.
sometimes I'll
Yeah.
be stressed out and I'll like kind of like
It's
sigh
comforting.
and we go somewhere and Elsie's like, oh look.
It is.
It's comforting. Yeah.
And I do fully believe that that's them. I mean, because how could you do that? You know,
Mhm.
that is confirmed by a friend of mine who sees a very strong medium and always asks this. It's funny that you say the coins thing. Coins is actually a representation of, if you did that before, of like a protector all the time. It's the change, the what they, the nickel inside and everything that they would use for
Okay.
coins.
Me and my
That when
dad
you-
wear
when you-
watches, like real watches, like they just stop working when we wear them. And then you're saying too, like your dad would have like the lights flicker, and after he passed away, weren't you really tired one day? And like every time he got to
Oh
a
no,
light, it
no,
like,
we would
turn off?
be driving on the road, and like there was one time he was really tired, and every street light went out right after we went under it. Like we counted them, like there was like 15 in a row.
It's kind of that like electromagnetic stuff too, though, like the
Mhm.
metal.
Yeah.
and that.
And kept
Super
on.
weird.
Right. Yeah. So I believe all those signs are there too. Like I said, I saw my cousin. The craziest one though too is I was with my grandma when she saw her dog miraculously just come up to the yard. So grandma and grandpa had a Doberman Pinscher, a beautiful coat, like a gray, almost red, and his nose was red. And she actually called him Red. He got sick and passed away. Literally 3 days later, I'm outside and I'm at the gate, and I swear I see Red, the Doberman, at the gate. I yell for grandma. She comes up. She just starts crying. And she's like, oh, Red, what did, like, no, like this Doberman opens up the gate, and the Doberman does come in, and she just gets down to his face like she used to. And she grabbed his ears and said, look, I don't need you anymore. It's okay. You can go. You've passed on. It's all right. And I'm just watching this whole thing. And then she literally grabbed his ears, and I'm scared because I'm like, your dog died. Like, okay.
Yeah,
and then
cemetery, what's happening right now?
Yeah, and she hugged him. He looked and he ran off, shot across the street into the desert, and that was it.
Well, I'm mad at Rowan now because I still need Rowan. It's been 3 years. He has not come back to see me.
He hasn't come to visit.
Have you asked though?
I could. It's funny too because I was thinking another thing with like lights, like so my grandparents were like super duper religious. Like they were getting like communion when they passed away on a hospice, like at their house. I know like when they died too. Like I remember like both times like looking up to like a picture of them like middle of the night, and I was like, okay, it happened. And then like the next morning they passed away. So like when I'm in a bad spot, I don't have a lot of family, so I like, it sounds weird, but like pray to them kind of. Like I'll kind of like,
no, that's not. Yeah,
cool to talk to, right?
Correct.
And every time Elsie would get sick when she's little, he was always working like graveyard, so he was never home. And I would always kind of like have this conversation of like, hey, like, can you help me get through this? Can you help her? And there was like this one time where I'm like sitting on the bed or on the rocking chair in our bedroom, and I had for her whenever she climbed in here, and she just had this like horrible fever. It was right before COVID. It was like 2019. She was like horrible fever, and it like wouldn't break. And I remember I was kind of like praying to her, and like the light in the room like flickered, and I was like, that's weird. And so I like kind of went back to doing it again, and then the whole light just like burnt out really loud, and she did not get well. Like this kid had that fever for what, like 7 or 9 days. It was like 104
it was like
fever.
a week. Yeah,
I took her to the doctor like 3 times. It was like it was just kind of like, you got to ride it out. And it was like, I feel like she tried to help me, but she's like, oh no, I can't. Like it, like literally, like the energy was just like, nope, not this time. Because every other time she'd like start getting better after that. It was super weird. And I know it's probably like circumstantial, but I mean, I also pointed at ODB with the little, like, remember?
Oh yeah,
it's Super 7. We were like when YOKO was working Super 7 at DesignerCon, and they had the ODB figure, but it was like the, what's that called? The prototype.
Yes.
And they made the colors weird on it, where it looked like
test shot.
It looked like he had a pee-pee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I pointed at it, and right when I pointed at it, everyone looked at it, and it fell over inside the case. Like, I don't know. It's like weird stuff like that.
By itself. Yeah.
The PP was weighing it down.
The pee-pee away.
I can always tell that Kelly has had that energy ever since I met her. Like I always feel that about people.
I'm a whiny brat. There's like just too much flowing through.
So it comes off like that. But I mean, I always like am okay with really everybody who I can feel that same energy like you're talking about.
Like I swear, my cousin, we just went to a wedding, and like I swear on my life, when we were younger, we did light as a feather, stiff as a board, and I swear to God, it worked. This is the girl I learned tarot cards from, 5 years older than me. She's like actually like a proclaimed witch. Like I went to the river to go see her one weekend. I was like, hey, or we went up there. I'm like, hey, are you free to hang out? She's like, we're doing a full moon ceremony for the. I was like, oh, okay, you're doing witch stuff, but like, card,
tell me what you're doing. I got jinxed over here. Yeah,
I feel like I fully believe in that stuff. Like
light as a feather, stiff of a board is a real ritual, and that shit does work. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be messing with it, but it does work. It does.
All right. I'm gonna jump, but you guys keep talking spooky stuff.
Later,
all right,
thanks everybody.
I have to try to sleep.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, it's gonna take me at least 2 hours to fall asleep now.
You're all spooked up.
Yeah, I'm all spooked up. I'm gonna need a different kind of spirit to go to bed.
There it is. Those spirits always help.
Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody.
Bye, Jay. Later. Yeah, man. There's always been a lot Mike, have you ever had anything like that happen, or even close to that? Or
I think mine are more paranormal. They're not like always just ghosts, but like I remember a few weird things. Like I got in a wreck. My dad was driving when we were younger on the interstate, and all I remember is right when the wreck happened. Like not as the car was hitting us, but like right before somebody said, "Hold on." My dad's like, "I didn't say anything." And I was like,
oh,
I just remember grabbing. I didn't have a seatbelt on or anything. I just remember grabbing on. And I thought that was always weird because like it was a strong man's voice, maybe like my grandpa. I don't know. It sounded like my dad, but my dad's like, I didn't know shit was happening. Someone just hit us, so he didn't say anything. And I just was like, and then my sister was like, I heard it too. And I'm like, whoa. Like, my dad's like, I didn't say anything, and he was the only other person in the car. And then like my grandma used to collect these clowns for me from Puerto Rico. And on the bottom, there was a sticker, kind of like the Made in China sticker, except this said, "Bring in the clowns." And dude, it was so freaky because like my mom would swear I was moving these paper mache clowns and I didn't move them. And I don't know, it was always weird. But like this weird sticker on the bottom was, "Bring in the clowns." It was weird, dude. Yeah, they were like paper mache clowns from Puerto Rico, and randomly like they disappeared one day, and like I thought they went in the attic. My mom's like, I don't know what happened to them, but we wanted to keep them because my grandmother passed away. Now we can't even find them. We don't know where they went.
So tight. Your grandma's just like, we need these.
Yeah, she thought I liked clowns. Like I had all these weird clown things, and from Puerto Rico, very weird.
That's
my mom always used to get so pissed off because the pictures of my cousins would always disappear. My mom would always put the school pictures, the ones that you pose for and you pay for and everything, elementary and like that.
Yeah.
It was always me and my brother forever, and there wasn't a lot of other females born. So the very first female granddaughter part of the family, her picture always disappeared. And my mom like would yell at us saying to put it back. She would have it in a holder with all of our like outside in a what do you call those? It folds. Like people use them like to separate rooms where you change behind them. What is that called?
Like a divider?
Like a divider, like the 3-fold thing, but you put pictures in it. So she always had that in the corner. And the one of my cousin Gina constantly disappeared.
Ernie's got a stack of Gina photos somewhere hidden because he got mad.
He's like, no man club.
And she would always like yell at me and Michael, like, why are you guys messing around and playing?
Give the pictures back to your mom next time we see you.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, what the heck, dude? Why would we take a picture?
Yeah, I was the only granddaughter out of 8 grandkids and all that, so I'm sure my picture got removed too.
Yeah, see? Like, somebody took it. Somebody did it. But, yeah, I fully believe in the taking the stuff.
Stormfire, there's a deep dive to do on clowns. Like, there's a lot of stuff that... Yeah, if you want to go down a rabbit hole, I can send you down a rabbit hole about clowns and why people are irrationally scared of them.
There's a lot of people scared of clowns.
Maybe more rationally than irrationally.
Yes. Well, he used irrational, so.
What, Mike? So those clowns that you had from your grandma, were they scary to you? Were they cute? Were they?
No, I never remember them being scary, but now that I look back, like they would be in weird positions. And I thought my mom had came in and like cleaned up. She's like, I didn't touch those things. Like there was these things I just didn't realize, but never had a fear of them. Like it's not like they came out with a knife or anything. But I remember like looking into it one day and like looking it over, and like there was these weird stickers like "Bring in the clowns," and I was like, why would that be a sticker on the bottom of his foot? But
that's very weird.
Bring in the clowns. Like,
so the thing is like in a lot of different countries, there's a lot of like cultural festivals and whatnot where they celebrate with clowns and they paint and they dress up like clowns and whatnot. So I would assume if we looked it up, like Puerto Rico has something like that.
Oh yeah.
Where they probably dress up like clowns and they have a big festival, and like, because I know in Southern America it's a big thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Puerto Rico was too, but it's all over the world. And they dress up in like, what's even weirder is like some of the designs that they use are the same in different areas. And these like people had never had any contact with each other, but they're using the same designs.
It's like even like all the obelisks and stuff. There's like all kinds of stuff that's all over the world. They're like I don't know.
Yeah, these are weird because they were always like a black and gold type thing on these clowns. They were never like the blue and the red. They were like black and gold. They're very specific. You're right.
Usually there's like black and white, black and gold, black and red, stuff like that.
Now I need to look it up. I never thought about just Googling it. Just suppress it.
Yeah,
tucked it away.
Maybe tomorrow morning you look it up. I mean,
right.
I mean, not right now.
I'll wait till Halloween to look it up.
What'd you do if you woke up in the morning and one of the clowns is like on your nightstand?
Dude, I'm already getting chills. I don't want to see that because we don't know where they went. No one knows. Like these porcelain clowns and these paper mache clowns just disappeared.
Probably with Gina's pictures.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're in Bayshot universe.
Yeah, Mike's gonna wake up to clowns, and I'm gonna wake up to a stack of pictures. Like, here you go, give these to your mom. Yeah,
have that whiskey bottle with a clown holding it.
Speaking of that Mandela thing, I was watching a thing where they were talking about different frequencies because those older phones operate on a different frequency than all the technology that we use today. So it could possibly be a different frequency that everything is being transmitted on that made the change, and it's like. That
makes me think of how you're talking about LA used to have all the yellower lights.
Now everything's LED and
I can't
blue.
handle those lights. Even my classroom, I have
bright.
stuff covering right over my head. It I get so.
They got to change our frequency. They do. There's a good one, Shani, because you grew up with it too. Do you remember Fruit of the Loom having a cornucopia or not?
I thought I did. Until I saw that, and I was like, oh, I guess maybe it didn't. But
I feel like it did.
I saw a thing. What was it? There was a thing where it was like an ad that was referencing the cornucopia from Fruit of the Loom. It referenced blatantly the cornucopia of it, and it's like, why would you reference a cornucopia if it wasn't there in the first place?
Yeah, that's weird.
I feel like I'm super visual, and I feel like I remember seeing it.
Well, even the Tom
PE clothes and shit that, right?
Even the Tom Cruise thing, in all these television shows and all these cartoons and stuff, the character would do that scene, right, and slide through with the glasses on.
Yeah. So why do they do that?
Yeah, why would they all have glasses and then he just never had them? Because if he never had them, no one would have the glasses.
Correct. Yeah, it's a lot of TV or lots of stuff that movies that have shown and done an interpretation of it, but it's totally wrong. Just like
had a cape, right?
Who?
She-Ra never had a cape, right?
In the cartoon.
Because when I dressed up back in early 2000s, I got a cape for it, but I'm like
in the comics and artwork, I think she had a cape. We'll have to ask Augie.
But is it too we had less access to things when we were younger, so maybe we don't remember things, or someone does alter it and then it alters, or I don't know. Then it just becomes a social norm.
No, I'm thinking of different universes.
I always kind of factor in the game of telephone because scientifically, the human brain memory is really bad. It's not as good as people think it is.
And then when you logos, I have a worksheet my students where there's 50 logos and they have to try to draw them from memory, and it's you think you know what it looks like until you actively try to
Well, you only remember your memory, so you don't actually remember the event. You remember what you remembered of that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's weird that globally, we remember it one way or the other, right?
Yeah,
that is interesting.
Yeah.
See, and I like the old residue where people are finding old shirts and sweats and chonies that have a cornucopia on Fruit of the Loom, or a newspaper ad. So actually, somebody at work brought me a old 1983 Thrifty ad. If you were shopping in the store, and on that one it says "Cup O' Noodles" with the quotations on it, and they're like, Ernie, I thought you'd want this, and I was like, hell yes, I have it on my desk at work and I love it. And I'm like, every so often, if I have a minute, I will dig it out, I'll open it up, and I'll be like, okay, and then I fold it up and I put it away. It's like
is it a different universe though, or is it them trying to brainwash you in some ways? Because I'm not gonna lie, the new Sora videos, a few have gotten me before I knew to look for the watermark for AI, and it's because I feel like I'm my parents. I'm oh my god, I'm that dumb old person that's getting tricked.
Seen the video? Yeah.
It's is it some sort of I don't know, experiment to like. I
Well,
don't
Jacob
know.
sent me a video of him getting in a fight, asking for chew in a tobacco store, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, what happened, bro? What is your problem?" And I didn't know it was one of those AI videos because it looked exactly like my son. Like, I'm just like,
Oh, it's a trip what they can do.
yeah. And I was like, "Bro, what is your problem? What are you doing?" And then he was like, "Dad, it's an AI video. Like, it says it right there." And I'm like, "What? Where?"
There's a few that have gotten me, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Put the phone away.
I just feel that I mean I get the telephone thing, but I'm with Mike, like, you know, how far spread it is, and then when you get into residue of stuff and like that, you know, who knows what it could be. It's like the answer of spirits, you know, of it, you know, I've always liked the answer of, you know, it's because it's already happened and we're here visiting at a different time, you know. It's really not spirits, it's happening in their timeline and we're just happen to fall upon it. The latest one,
like, when did it move to a different timeline? Is it like the particle collider thing that they had? Like, is it like
the Hadron Collider? Yeah.
What is this moment where you feel like it shifted? What year was this? When did I know the world was supposed to end on my birthday? Did you know that in 2012 that the year was supposed to end on my birthday? It was like on the buses and everything. It was like May 21st. It was like all these things. We went to Vegas, and I was like, did the rapture happen? And we just don't know.
It was in the Aztec calendar.
And there was like an eclipse that weekend too. Like,
so the
2012 other universe where it ended.
There's a lot of people in 2012, like something changed and shifted that.
The 2012 theory is that we ended and we are now just here, the simulation thing of not understanding. And as we go through it, then we find these glitches of like Mandela effects, certain movies, certain things that were rewritten wrong or reprogrammed for us wrong. You know, that we did all 2012 was the end. That was it. But we're still here trying to go through it on our best way. A reoccurring story had actually just happened a couple days ago with there was two exactly the same story, except the one in the 50s was a man and recently it was a woman. Somebody showed up in an airport with a passport from a town and a city that does not exist in the world.
Ooh, I think I've heard of this one.
And it had stamps and everything. This happened in the 50s.
Yeah, it's called Torred, I believe.
Correct. And now a lady showed up from the same one and the same thing happened. And they both just end up disappearing from the terminal in a room. So the man from the 50s was from this Torrid place. The stamps that he had in his passport were totally different names. They were close to names around the world, but they weren't. And then they were questioning. This went on for almost close to 24 hours. They had him in an interrogation room, and then when they went back, he was gone. The story lived on, and supposedly his passport is still there with the wrong dates. Now, the crazy part was just last week, a woman showed up at a terminal with the same Torrid place, different stamps of names and everything. Had on the face covering around the head and everything. Her mannerism was different. She did speak the language, but everything she was answering was totally like wrong answers. Again, they questioned her and everything, and when it almost hit the 24-hour mark, she disappeared from the room. So
what was it?
It was a whole different airport. I can't remember. I'll have to look to you. I'll send it to you because that one keeps popping up on my TikTok.
When your fake ID here gets it all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. His name was McLovin in the 50s, and it said that he was from Hawaii. Yeah, so no, man, it was
McLovin, I swear.
It was cool that the same thing happened, but now it was a girl. So I'll have to show it to you. Hound's trying to say that was AI, the woman one. But I've seen it on different ones. It wasn't on that AI.
Hound is an AI.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know what sucks that I've told people when we talked about conspiracy theories and we start deep diving like this? The only thing that scares me about AI is I feel like that is the total cop out, that maybe we were getting close to an answer with CERN or the simulation. And now it's like, now you just have a chance to blame it all on AI.
Well, here's the thing is it's like, at least give the person a chance to tell the story before you go, no. Like I had said before, like, please suspend your disbelief for a little while so that we can bring this up and have a conversation and converse and throw ideas back and forth, and then ultimately when the conversation is had, then you can look back and go, okay, well, maybe it was AI, maybe it was this, maybe it was the third, but don't immediately shut it down. There could be things that you could learn there that you didn't know about, you know?
Yeah. Like the older I get, the more I don't know anything.
Yeah.
It's true. Like, I was so glad that dude was there with me at work to like prove that kid was there. Like, so it just wasn't Ernie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that it just wasn't Ernie telling a story. Right. Yeah. But then we have this dude and then everybody else at work. Like, that was just wild. What the crazy part that I'm saying is that he felt it too and fully knew. Like I said, it was just getting mad at me. Literally, he was getting mad at me of, why do you keep talking to this kid? Will you just stop? You obviously, and he would say, you obviously know that's not a real kid. So why do you keep egging him on? And I'm like, how do you not want to talk to him?
Maybe it was your grandma's dog.
No, that was just crazy. She got to say goodbye. Like I said, I had never, ever seen that before. That was weird. You know, I've seen the ghosts since a kid and spirits. I've never seen anybody to come back and say a goodbye. And my grandma have to be the one to say it's okay. And then that dog just take off and disappear.
Totally off topic, but speaking of people talking to you in random spots, did I ever tell you about the time I had like my keys around my neck in Walmart and I was looking at a shirt and I was folding it back and the lady's like, where's like the baking soda? And I was like, I don't know, I don't work here. And she's like, that's so unprofessional. And I was like, what? And she's like, you won't tell me where it is. And I was like, I don't work here. And she's like, I'm getting your manager. Like, I'm going to tell your manager that you're treating me like this. And I was like, I don't work here. Like, I just kept saying it over and over again. And like, he ended up walking off all mad and I was just alone with this shirt. Cause I did work retail. I think I do come off in a weird, like, you know, when you work retail, you kind of have like a different presence in a store. But like, I was just like, what the hell just happened? Like, you know about like the people that shoveled the asphalt on my car when I was driving through the construction. Like, the weirdest shit happens to me.
To Kelly all the time.
Every day. Like,
yeah.
Like,
Kelly ends up going to the back and getting it.
Did you hear about my whiplash from the shopping cart?
There you go. Yeah, you explained that one to me.
Whiplash from the shopping cart because it stopped right outside the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go. It locked up.
The weirdest. I'm like, Cheney says I'm Larry David, like in person. Like, we try to watch. What is that?
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
But it's just stressful for me. And he's like, look, it's funny. It's you. I'm like, no, wrong things. Weird stuff happens. It's just all
this
bad.
Poor guy. Yeah.
Whoever is watching over me up there just likes to fuck with me.
That's
just
wild.
All the time.
I'm serious. Yeah.
Like,
you definitely have to with as much as it goes on with you. For reals.
It's all that.
RMD is here. Bradley's here. We got Mikey is here. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us so late. We had High School Creations. Mike is in the house and we went over brand new Mythic XD. You know, the Kickstarter is online, so go over there and hop on it and get your order in. Let's get those stretch goals opened up because we can all take advantage of it. And then we jumped into some spooky stuff, but also, you know, Cheney has a great idea for another sideshow that we'll probably visit on another day. And we can get that lined up. Mike, you're free to join us as well.
I'm down.
What is that?
And we'll do that. So, like I said, because we started spooky season early and Mike needed some time on the floor today, we will actually end spooky season next week. And we will do the final one. I know a lot of you guys sent me stories for the final one. So we will get into that. Next week will be the end of Spooky Fett for this year. And we'll go over everybody's stories. But we did promise a giveaway tonight. I will give you guys one last chance right now. If you put hashtag spooky into the comments, you are automatically entered. And Marcus wanted to give away something for Spooky Fett month. And we have a Shaggy Rogers from the Scooby-Doo line of Jada Toys. And it's right there as he's showing off. Thank you so much, Marcus, for that. What an awesome figure. They are killing it with that line. And like we said, this could be a gateway for you to hop into something you didn't know that you wanted to collect.
Have they shown the actual Scooby figure yet? Or is that in next?
That's in wave 2.
Yeah, okay.
Wave 2 is next.
Yeah, they just showed wave 3 off at New York Comic Con.
Okay.
Wait, wave 3?
And he talked about he's going to do one main team and then 2 monsters with every wave.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want to hear the latest
Video
news,
talking all about it.
you can go to Toy Migos and watch the latest interview with June as we catch up on the Scooby-Doo line and what's to come and where we're at this point with that line. So head on over.
The Mandela Effect gets Scooby-Doo and they change anything.
Yeah.
They did. There's a Mandela Effect with Scooby-Doo.
Really?
Yeah, and I remember that one. It has to do with Shaggy. That Shaggy had a big Adam's apple, and now it's gone.
Oh, I do remember seeing that. Yeah.
Seeing the
Mike?
apple?
Seeing the Mandela.
I remember the Adam's apple because it was
It's
like
gone.
he had it like
Yeah, it was drawn out.
hold up that figure.
And now go ahead. Watch. Look at the drawing. There is
I
no
always
Adam's
thought-
apple.
Actually, let me show you the back because the glare is really bad. But
Oh,
I don't remember the Adam's apple. I think it's only because I associate that with other skinny characters.
Yeah. No.
Speaking of-
I remember he had a Adam's apple that was there. And that's a Scooby-Doo Mandela Effect, is now that it's gone. Even to the fact somebody showed so lots of people like to do their own drawings and everything. Kelly has a Scooby bag. What does it show?
It's from Comic-Con. I don't know what year though.
No apple.
Ooh, that's the
A shadow, but no apple.
That's like the 2015 version.
But like a newer one.
Yeah.
Not
But
newer,
still
but
a
definitely when I
few.
was in high school, I think.
Yeah. So I do remember Shaggy having a prominent Adam's apple in the old cartoon. And now that is gone.
He looks so sad because it's gone.
Exactly. Yeah. So we are giving away the newer version of Shaggy from Jada Toys, the Mandela Effect version.
Yeah. The non-apple.
Yeah.
Non-apple Shaggy.
Yeah.
Non-apple Shaggy, and we'll go from there. So I think we'll bring that up real quick. Let me remove this. Oh, you know what? Just real quick, I'm going to bring this in and play it. This was from last year, and a lot of people wanted to know. A lot of people wanted to know what we were always talking about with Jesser. So let's see. Does it do it? Yeah. So this is from Jurassic Jesse. This was a very good start to one of the spooky fets, where this is a brother-in-law sister's house, and we have an orb fly across the screen. And as it goes to the left, it actually manifests into a body and walks away.
That's freaky.
I can still see it.
Or it's a bug crawling across the
It's
lens.
not a bug crawling across the screen.
Yes,
You
it
can
is.
see the light. Play it again.
Okay.
Shane,
We'll
you
do it
have
again.
no imagination.
We will
Ernie, I
do
think
it.
we want to believe, and some people don't want to believe.
Yeah. No, I mean, and that's fine. But here we go. Okay, this is a ring camera. The
That is
orb
a
will
button.
the orb will fly in. But if
Yeah,
you
and
watch
it
at the,
lightens up at the pillars. Makes them
if you
lighter.
watch at the edge of the screen when the orb goes off, it manifests into a walking away figure.
bug.
No.
So Jesse sent this?
Yes. This is real footage.
I was like, what are we looking at, a bug? And then I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's all
No, look, right there.
You can see.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's in front of the pillars
No, it's not.
Can't really-
No.
because they get
I
lighter.
can't see the lights
No.
though. They're a bug.
And look, and then a man walking away. Oh
I
God.
don't see anyone walking, but
We will do one more time. Mike, what do you feel? Cheney says that this is a bug.
it's a bug. It's on its way to bite me.
Mhm.
You know, initially I thought it was like behind the pillars, but as he said that, you do see the color of the pillar change, which indicates it's not on
Really?
the other side of the pillar.
Okay, let's go. We will go one more time.
I'm debunking.
Here we
something I
go.
want to believe.
And it's a fisheye lens too, right? So it's gonna go small to big.
So you see a
Lighter.
color change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. Just ruin my time.
Lighter. Lighter.
Why can't you
And
see
lighter.
legs though?
Because it's up
Yeah.
close. It's out of focus.
Mhm.
I want.
That's fine if you believe
What's
it's a
weird
bug.
is it looks like it kind of highlights what's in the background, though. Like it's
Correct.
almost like if you were to put on those orange sunglasses, you know, it makes everything look brighter.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird. Let's see if
The orb flies in. the spirit. Says hello. Chingona says it's Cheney vaping nearby and blew it. And then I see somebody walk away right there.
I still feel like you should post the video of the dowsing rods because they are so big.
Of mine?
You only need one, right? Like you don't need to hold two. It just does.
No, yeah. To find lines, we just need that one.
So I don't understand how that works. Like who figured that out? I guess that's everything.
I don't know.
It turns once there's water.
Once the Earth has been disturbed, and the magnetic pull from what you
with what
laid
pipes, or is it with like the water flowing? Does it turn the way the water's flowing?
No, just the ground, the Earth,
magnetic resonance within the ground when it's undisturbed.
Yes,
it's disturbed. It disturbs the magnetic resonance.
Correct. So when we're looking for pipes or lines, you use your rod, and it will tell you exactly where it is. And
and you just have those in your truck every day.
Yes.
Isn't that how like ancient people used to find water?
Yes.
With those?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And that's what I'm doing, Mike, is I'm finding water lines.
Yep.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
Yes, Mikey. Magnets, bro.
Like I don't understand how a light bulb works, so I guess I'm not like I really still don't get that. I still don't understand electricity. Like, oh, it's just stored in lines and these things. Like what? I don't know. It's like blows my mind. But
see, I feel it goes behind that one.
It doesn't.
Whoa. Now he's just like moonwalking.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing, but I think it does get a little lighter. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
It gets lighter.
And then it turns into the man right there and says bye-bye.
It's the edge. You can see the edge of the camera because it's a fisheye lens. So if it's round, it's gonna distort and get turned more linear than round.
I still believe.
I love Mikey's comment. It's
okay,
just a fart.
Go for it.
Yeah.
That what? It's what?
Don't let him match.
It's just a fart. It's just a fart.
Just a fart.
Caught on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think my paper's written itself yet?
No, not yet.
So yeah, that's what we get into here. During the month. I wanted to bring that one back, but we will do the giveaway as we head on out of here. Like I said, we will set up a special show with Cheney and I, and we'll have some guests on there too, because Cheney really wanted to do Mandela stuff and some of this other stuff so we can explain it both ways and talk to everybody. And like he says, open up your mind for a minute, and
wear a blanket for that one.
We'll bring that. What?
Blanket.
No blankets for Ernie. He gets hot in a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm hot right now. I'm hot just looking at both of you two on the opposite end. Like, aren't you burning up? Yeah,
it is great. Water's fine.
Too hot. So we have 16 people entered. I'll give you just that couple last sentences. # spooky to win the Jada Toy Shaggy Rogers from the Scooby-Doo line.
Come on, drop in the hashtag. Let's go. You still got time.
Let me
blanket on and look like a king.
Yeah.
Let me share these. Let me share this real quick.
A king for your castle.
Yeah.
Yes. Mythic XD.
Oh, you mean Manny? We named him Manny.
You named him Manny?
Yeah.
I wonder if I get his autograph. Take a picture.
One day we find Mandela Manny.
Yep.
He's an interesting person.
It's almost like Ernie was meant to be there, so the universe just plugged
in. Yeah, manifested a doppelganger.
Oh, I forgot about that guy.
Right?
Look at myself now. Oh, I know that guy too.
I talked to him. I thought it was you.
Why is it a whole conversation?
By the end, he was like avoiding us. Like I think he thought we were total creeps because we kept staring at him.
I'm taking pictures of him.
He's like, "Oh shit, it's them again. Let's go. I gotta get out of
here."
Mike
said, "Well, wait a second. Who did I give a whole set of Wall XD to then? That wasn't it. That wasn't you? Yeah, no, bro. You gave it to Manny.
You and Machi were doing pretty good at selling stuff to people.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. I know you need to come back up so we can have steak again.
Yeah,
Matt Logic saw it too.
Those walls sell themselves. There's no.
Spoken like a true salesman.
Cheney, Stormfire had a question. Will Shaggy's head fit on the mummy?
Ooh.
I don't think so. I think the ball pig is too small. It's bigger on the mummy. smaller on the Shaggy.
Okay. All right. Marcus, I'm sorry. What did you want to say?
Oh no, I just want to point out the figure reports comment because he's on the show that I really love, Only Murders in the Building, and he plays a crooked cop in 2 episodes or 3, I think.
I've wanted to watch that show.
It's so good.
Yeah, he was in there, and don't forget to go check out the brand new Frankenstein movie as well.
I also like yell at Mikey whenever I would see him, like on the show. I yelled at him yesterday.
When you see him all the time.
Hmm.
Has he been on English Teacher? Because I really like
And don't forget to check out Figs Not Included and hit the link below if you're looking for some figures. Hit up Hidden Temple Toys and go visit them and tell them the Fallen Fett sent you. And I'm sure they have exactly what you're looking for. If not, Ed will help you out to get that acquired. All right, so here it is. We have our entries. We will go ahead and do this before we head out of here. Once again, Marcus, thank you very much. And
every week. This is amazing.
Right?
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, it's so fun.
There it is. Oh.
Does it get faster again? Or does it?
Yay, Johnny won!
Johnny won. There we go, Johnny. We will be getting a hold of you to get this figure out to you.
If you have
Congratulations.
a dog in your picture, you'll win every time.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Is that what it is? The dog in the picture?
Yeah, you have to have the puppy in the picture.
Wait, isn't Johnny in Canada though? Or am I wrong?
I think he is, yeah. That's
Oh.
all right. Ernie will pay for it. It's fine.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
We'll-
we're gonna make it
we'll-
happen.
We'll get it figured out. We'll make it happen.
Meet you at the border.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to have my cousin cross the border and meet him somewhere. We can do that too.
Just throw it over the fence.
Hopefully it's not
Yeah.
Gino. It's just probably like, hell no, you're
Yeah.
still on my pictures.
So Johnny, if you have Instagram, just message me. I don't even know what my Instagram is.
Gaijin.
Yeah. It's Gaijin. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Oh,
I don't even know if he's here, but
He was here earlier.
Yeah, he was here.
He was just here.
Maybe he went to bed.
Yeah.
He got scared.
But he was just here. But congratulations, Johnny. Yes, Marcus, find out where he has.
Mhm.
I think he does come some of the cons out here, maybe, but we'll get it figured out and we'll
On this mission, like, I'll hand deliver it next time he's there.
yeah.
No, I'm not paying
We'll,
for it.
maybe if you ever come to Comic-Con or something, we'll get it. Marcus, just send it to my house and then we'll make sure that we get it to him.
Marcus,
Yeah.
do not send it to his house at all. Do not.
God. Yeah.
That's so
We'd
funny.
like to thank Johnny for donating your Shaggy Rogers tonight. Yeah. But thank you, Marcus, very much for that, man. That worked out great. Congratulations again, Johnny. Mike, man, congratulations on another project. Let's go ahead and get it funded, get it there. If you're joining us late, be part of the replay crew and go ahead and head over to Kickstarter, make your pledge. Let's get it funded, and then let's hit those stretch goals, man, because that's what I'm waiting for. You get one, you get the stretch goals. Let's do it. If you're wondering about international as well, too, they have partnered with a Big Bad Toy Store to get you covered. So you definitely have options, lots of options. Like I said, hit the replay. This man is running the circuit. He's on tons of shows. But if you want all the real full information, check out Toy Migo's last episode and then the Fallen Fett Chronicles, and everything will be answered right there.
And Toy Migo's next episode, which is
Tomorrow night.
Yeah. Tomorrow
Going
night.
on. 8:15.
Halloween. What are you dressing up as, Ernie, or is it a secret?
It's a secret now. As you just reminded me, we're supposed to dress up tomorrow. So let me,
So it's a secret for me too.
yeah,
I want
Let me-
Ernie to dress up as a mailbox.
find it.
Versus a woman box?
No,
Yeah.
and maybe like Adam. If Adam is coming tomorrow, I will love him to be the truck that runs over the mailboxes.
Yeah, you could be a construction worker, like a city employee.
Oh yeah.
Just bring your dowsing rods because I want to see them.
Because you want to see it tomorrow?
Yes.
I'll get some from the truck. I'll bring some for tomorrow for you.
Oh my god.
You can check them out. Yeah, so join us tomorrow on another episode of They're Not Dolls on the Toy Migos YouTube channel. The links are below as well. The link for the Kickstarter is right there in the comments. So click that, or you can just search on Kickstarter, type in High School Creations. You can type in Wall XD, or you can type in Mythic XD, and it will all do the same thing and take you over there to the campaign. Pledge your order in, and let's get this underway. You have 22 days left.
Maybe
Mike,
Ernie will put it in his description too.
Ooh.
yeah, I'll do that right after this. It was the only thing I missed today. God damn it, Cheney. I had everything else ready. I had all the videos. I had the show. No, he wants to mention the description. I'll get that in there.
Out the international entries to the giveaway.
Yeah.
Thank you. Those need to be deleted next time. Yeah. Mike, thank you so much, man. Anything else to add or anything? What is your next show that you're doing? You're on something tomorrow as well, too, right?
Games it tomorrow at 9 p.m. I'll have to ask Jay Shot. He keeps my schedule going for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay Shot.
Lovely.
Yeah, and Ernie, thank you for having me on. We'll definitely have to do this more often. I love talking paranormal,
Absolutely.
and, Mandela effects. So
let's do it. When we do the Cheney special, I will give you an invite, man. You can hop on and
Cheney special.
we'll get into it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
all right, I'll be hurt if I don't get that invite.
Yeah, you got it, man. I will send it. I promise. I promise. So thank you very much for being here. He is High School Creations on Instagram. And then you can look him up there if you need some questions answered or more info, or you can ask Jay Shot as well. You all know where to find him. Once again, the link is right there in the comments for Kickstarter, or go to Kickstarter, type in High School Creations, Wall XD, or Mythic XD, and make your pledge to the brand new thing. You have 22 days left. Let's get it funded and let's get those goals achieved. That'd be awesome.
Go.
Marcus, thank you very much, man, for the giveaway. Thank you for being here once again. Not too scary. You didn't have to drink too much milk tonight, but you still had to have a little bit. That's all right. Like I said, we will do one final spooky show last week because I know Ender Shadows has his pictures. Sonic has another story. We have stories from other people as well, too. So next week, we will do the end of Spooky Fett with one final show. So make sure you're here at 6 p.m. on the Fallen Fett Chronicles and check us out. Right now, sorry, tell Sarlacc sorry, but Star Wars news is going on right now, Sarlacc Digest. And then tomorrow with Toy Migos, another episode of They're Not Dolls, the Halloween special. Come join us. Yeah, we'll be over there. So, yeah, anything else? Yeah, we missed everything? We all good? Are we out? Everybody got their holy water and their chickens? But
I wouldn't call it holy, but
yeah, liquid death is not the same as holy water, but I guess it's a close enough thing nowadays.
Not the opposite.
yeah.
It kind of is.
Water.
It's,
But yeah.
Murder your thirst.
yep.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate
I should
you.
not be showing that. What have I done?
Go ahead and freeze it. And Toy Renzu is going to love that one. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you next week. Bye. Thank you, everyone.